Welcome in to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, I mean always, he means always, she means always, they mean always, you mean always, an instant classic.
Danny Dog! Hi, Jake.
We will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Juggernaut097, and welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. And I got a different setup for you guys today, because I haven't done a watch-along in quite a while, so we're going to be doing a watch-along to Double or Nothing 2019, the first ever Double or Nothing. Surprisingly, I never watched the show, which I had this on Bleacher Report. That's where we're going to be watching it from. So I'm going to let everybody kind of get rolling in here before we get going. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Bleacher Report. And also we have a, where's it at? We have a timer up there, or a clock up there to be, so if you guys need to pause it, you pause your TV, or pause the video, we can all be synced up and we can all be watching it at the same time. So hopefully everything goes over pretty smoothly here. I think everything's going to go over pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything pulled up here. But before we start off everything, go follow me on all my social media platforms. You can see my Twitter right there at TheAverageGamers, and my Instagram is the same thing. And I got some new graphics going on here. What do you guys think about this? Like, go down in the comments, Tell me what you guys want to see. And I think I'm going to start doing some more live reactions. Because live reactions are or watch-alongs to shows. So, if you have any watch-alongs that you guys want to see, go down in the comments. Or, go down in the live chat. Tell me what you guys want to watch. Because I'm open to anything. So I'm already all set up here. So, like I said, go subscribe. If this is your first time ever checking out my channel, subscribe to my channel as well. And then also go follow me on all my social media platforms at TheAverageGamers. Also, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as well as go subscribe to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that's always, and I mean always, an Instant Classic. And then also go subscribe to the T.A.G. podcast, the Average Gamers podcast. You guys go check them out. All the links for all the channels will be down below. And also go pick up your t-shirt. Go pick up some merchandise from Pro Wrestling Tees for the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. So I got my Bleacher Report. Like I said, we're going to be watching that on Bleacher Report. Well, that's where I'm going to be watching it from. Like, if you have the DVD, you can pull up the DVD. Or if you have it on or if you're outside of the United States, you can pull it up on your Fight TV. Whatever you're watching on. Hopefully, we're all synced up and everything goes over pretty smoothly. So I'm just going to get everything pulled up here. I'm going to have everything at zeros. And I'm going to be pressing two things. I'm watching on my Roku on my, like I said, the Bleacher Report app. So I'm going to get everything pulled up here. Okay, let me pull up everything. Let's see. Oops. We're at 01. Okay, so we are at zeros right now. So let me pull up my timer here. Give me 1 second. I had everything going good. We're going to get everything going here. Let's see. Pull up my StreamYard. Hold on. We'll get everything pulled up here. Yeah, so go ahead. Like I said, if you're joining me right now, go ahead and pull up your Bleacher Report app. We're going to give a few more minutes there before everybody gets in here. And we're going to be watching good old Double or Nothing 2019. And you guys can see all the where you can find the podcast at. You can listen to us on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, all that good jazz and stuff. All the good jazz. So because I'm going to give us a few more minutes here. I'm going to open up my timer here, and we're going to be getting ready to roll here. And whatever app you're going to be watching Double or Nothing on, go right ahead and open it up. And I think, let's go ahead and get started. Let's do this, okay? So we're going to count down from 3. So 3. So when we get down to 1, that's when we'll start. Okay, let's do this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And what's going on? Hold on. We got to restart this because my Bleacher Report is acting up right now. So we're going to try this again. Okay, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1, start. Hold on. My Bleacher Report is acting up right now. Like, gosh dang it, this Bleacher Report app is terrible. Okay, ready? We're going to try this one more time. Technical difficulties, I tell you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I tell you, this thing is not working right now. Hold on. Let me back out of this. And let's try it from here. Okay. This is our last try. Here we go. Let's start it here. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're up and going. We're up and going. Here we go. Here we go, guys. AEW Double or Nothing 2019. I tell you, that took forever to get going. And it's a few seconds off a little bit, but hey, you know, it's okay. As long as we're pretty close with each other. I'm kind of going to skip ahead of this port. Oh. Oh. You know, let's try this again because my app is terrible loading. So we're going to retry this one more time. We're going to try this one more time. We're going to restart this. Okay. So here we go. Let's try this again. We're at 0 seconds. Man, I tell you, this Bleacher Report app is terrible, like I said. Here we go. We're going now. We are going. Got the thing going down here. Bam. Like I said, technical difficulties here, guys. But hey, if you guys want to open up your Bleacher Report app, go ahead and open it. It's the seconds we're at right now on the show. So you guys can go ahead and do that. And we'll be watching AEW Double or Nothing 2019. And you guys can go in the comments. Tell me what you guys are thinking. Here we go. Here we go. This is a long intro. I'll tell you. They're doing the national anthem at the beginning here. You know, surprisingly, I never watched the show. Like, I always had this on my Bleacher Report, but I never watched it. Got the national anthem. So, if you guys are joining right now, you guys aren't missing much. Sorry about all these technical difficulties at the beginning here. And don't skip the national anthem. Like I said, we're all going to be trying to stay synced up as much as possible. So here we go, guys. And guys, are you guys looking forward to Double or Nothing 2022? Put it in the comments, you know. Tell me what match you guys are looking most forward to for that pay-per-view. Because I'm really looking forward to it. Which we're a week away from Double or Nothing next week. Or a week away from Double or Nothing from today. That's why I'm doing a watch-along for the show. go. See if everything's going well. Check out everything. Okay, yeah, got audio good. Bam. Here we go. We don't really get those national anthems much anymore. Or, yeah, we don't get those much anymore. Let me turn this up. Kenny Omega and Jericho in the main event on the show. First ever. Well, this is the first ever AEW show. Because they had that All In. Which I need to watch out. I'll go back and watch that All In show. Got the Bucks on this show. The Bucks and Penta and Rey Fenix. That's going to be good. Double or Nothing. And also, this show is held from Las Vegas. Which that's where they're going back home. To where it all started. For this series. Double or Nothing. Gotta open up my water here. Gotta stay hydrated. Alex Morvez. I forgot that he did commentary. SCU versus Strongheart. Kylie Ray. Britt Baker. Nyla Rose. Wow. Some shocking news.
Right about that. Listen, brother versus brother, generation versus generation. Cody wants to put Dustin Rhodes out to pasture. Dustin wants one last ride.
Cody and Dustin Rhodes. The Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks. And of course, the main event, we got Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. SCU. Here we go. SCU. Man, I miss this kind of being a tight team here. Okay, so I'm going to start doing these watch-alongs more for you guys. Oh, give me a second, guys. Is everything going on good with the graphics right now? Good with the graphics right now? I'm looking at this real quick. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. Scorpio Sky. Like I said, I'm watching this on Bleacher Report, and there's a time up there. I have ever been to. You know, I actually have an SCU T-shirt, and it says, "This is the worst year I have ever lived in," like during the pandemic. They just remind me so much of what DX used to do. Thank you guys for joining me tonight with my first watch along in quite a while. I tell you what, Christopher Daniels hasn't aged a day in his life. And if you guys are joining me right now, feel free to leave a like. And also go share the video on Twitter or Instagram, whatever you want to share the video on. Go share it. You know, let them know I'm live. So, yeah. They're facing Strong Hearts. I've never really seen Strong Hearts. There's these Japanese wrestlers. I don't think they wrestle for New Japan, though. And if you guys want to see some other watch-alongs here in the future, go right ahead and tell me what you guys want to see. OWE. So if you guys want to watch along with me, like I said, go on to Bleacher Report, go on to Fight TV, whatever you have the show on. You know, come, start it up and try to sync up with me. Like I said, if you need to pause the video, pause your show. So we can all stay on track for most of the video or most of the show. Let me turn up the video a little bit. Is it too loud for you guys over there? Or no? Shima. Strong Hearts. Yeah, I never really seen this team before. If you guys seen them, I think they were part of a product of. I heard they were from Dragon Gate USA. They went for double arm drags. Las Vegas is always a hot crowd, I tell you. That's a good place where AEW started at.
Now T.A.G in there with Frankie Kazarian, and Alex, you mentioned that excursion they took over to China. They met with Achilles Ben, and then the Mongolian Wolfman in six-man match. They said that they have the potential, the raw power, but right now they are facing the men training. The Shanghai contingent is Frankie Kazarian takes down T.A.G into a very quick takedown. Rick Knox right there, only with the two.
I'm trying to get more comfortable here. There we go.
Frankie Kazarian, who's got great mat skills and is a noted striker, as that clothesline will prove that point. Might have something to do with his tutelage under Killer Kowalski, a man with. Oh, T.A.G, famous for those chops, and Frankie Kazarian, if you didn't know, you know now. Can't believe Kazarian's been in the wrestling business for 21 years. To me, the way he looks physically, he seems to get younger each year. Got a little Benjamin Button going on. He is, you talk about Daniels being the elder statesman, but Kazarian also 2 decades in the ring. That was the first Benjamin Button reference in my entire wrestling career. Oh, Scorpio Sky with the blind tag and a huge drop kick right out of his veins.
Scorpio Sky is doing some great stuff currently in AEW right now.
So damn accurate is Scorpio Sky. Looks like he might have busted the nose of T.A.G, catching him right on the button. T.A.G, the strength, the heater of that Strong Hearts unit. Mike is the powerhouse. Excalibur, 9-hour time difference between here and China. I was talking to more than that of SCU about that. So, well, I mean, there's a 10. Shoulders are down, and Mishima makes his way into the ring to take off Kazarian, and Daniels now isolating Scorpio Sky, and El Lindemann will see his first action of the match. Powerful judoka. It'll be interesting to see if he's able to leverage his advantages on Scorpio Sky.
Ooh, double elbow from on Scorpio Sky.
Lateral press only with a 2 count. Lindemann opted not to hook the leg.
Lindemann. Like I said, I've never seen these guys before in my life.
Scorpio Sky, but Scorp fighting up out of it. Doing a good job. Lindemann is the most inexperienced man in the 6-man.
And if you guys are just joining me right now, and if you guys want to watch along for AEW Double or Nothing 2019, go right ahead. You know, you guys can catch up here. You guys can see the time that we're at right now.
From the unit formerly known as the Addiction. You know, they haven't been teaming like forever. You know what I mean? I mean, these are guys that are still sort of finding their way, but each time I watch SCU,
And I'm not going to talk sometimes. Like, if I'm quiet, I'm just trying to watch the match a little bit.
they are getting really smooth. Kazarian with that shotgun drop into the
That was nice.
great impact. Great impact right to the solar plexus. Hook of the leg, a cover, and a near fall. Kazarian got 2. Frankie Kazarian doing a great job cutting the ring in half right along the hypotenuse, isolating El Lindemann, keeping him away from his teammates. Shots to the midsection from Daniels.
Nice neck breaker by Kazarian.
Press with the leg. Came to offense, got a near fall. Good teamwork by Kazarian and Daniels. Yeah, isolating the least experienced member. It's like they smell blood in the water, and like the shark.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing more these watch-alongs. I'm going to try to do maybe one once a week. Once a weekend, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
One of those teams that were good together from the beginning. Drop to Shima coming in off that top rope with a knee drop across the back of Daniels. T.A.G laying in shots.
I'm going to go ahead and tweet this out that I'm live right now.
Control. You don't want to do that in a 6-man tag. Too many bad things can happen multiplied by 6. T.A.G coming out with a drop kick to the knee of Scorpio Sky. Kazarian got the knee up.
So let me go ahead and tweet this out really quick.
Top of the floor. Physicality has increased here immensely in this opening contest. Jim, how would it be? How big would it be for OWE for a victory over SCU and All Elite Wrestling's first pay-per-view match? Could you imagine that? It'd be a global hit for them, because I'm suggesting, it not out of disrespect, that some wrestling fans are not familiar with their organization.
And if you're joining, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, so you don't have to wonder, oh, when's Juggernaut making a video?
Turn some eyes towards Shanghai, China, as Shima, now the legal man in the ring. That's Senton over the top. Now you're seeing this team from China is finding their spot. They're finding their pace. They've got their groove, if you will. to pin were made. Daniels trying to fight out of it, but jawbreaker from Lindemann. Be a mistake as this thing progresses. And once again, taking SCU off the apron. Stronghearts showing some great tag team instincts as they are dismantling Christopher Daniels. Amazing fact about Lindemann. First match in OWE, broken jaw. Ow. Not so good. Good start. Very non-auspicious.
It's alright, tag team matches started off. Nothing crazy right now.
Now, the thing about these gentlemen from China, they're so fundamentally sound. You don't see any wasted motion, any half-ass efforts. You need chips. Oh, man. Double dropkick, tandem dropkick, teamwork. And now, T.A.G wrenching back on the neck, the head of Christopher Daniels. He has him dead center of the ring.
Everybody's in submission right now from
Coming in to break that
Stronghold. They all got submissions on SCU right now.
that Daniels is going to tap out or say I quit at any moment. He was in a tough place there. A lot of jeopardy. T.A.G bringing Daniels back up to his feet. You can see Daniels is weary.
Okay, let's watch this now.
Desperation territory. That heel trip
Where'd water go? I had it right here.
gotta get out. Get in trouble. Go back to basics. That's what Christopher Daniels just did. Get back to basics. Daniels hit that
Both guys are going for a hot tag right now. Scorpio Sky, here comes Lindemann. Well, two big lariats by Scorpio Sky. Here comes
diving uppercut there from Scorpio Sky. Move to the midsection on Shima. Now Irish whip into the ropes. Reverse.
Scorpio Sky is cleaning house right now. Oh, I like that double stomp. That was nice. Scorpio Sky. I love what Scorpio Sky is doing right now in AEW.
And then deliver a strike. Now El Lindemann, the
He's doing great as the TNT champion.
that fireman's carry. Scorpio Sky firing in some back elbows. Trying to break
By the way, does Scorpio Sky have a TNT championship match? I don't know if there's a match for Double or Nothing. Here. As of what I know. Of course, Excalibur, he's over the top with his commentary.
suplex expertly executed by El Lindemann.
El Lindemann.
Great offensive sequence by both teams.
If you guys are familiar with the Strongheart team,
To our Chinese contingent
go down in the comments below. You know, tell me if I should check out some of their matches.
in the show right now, this match. The headbutt from Lindemann taking Daniels down. Lindemann
Sunset Flip by Lindemann.
through, drop kick to the jaw. Low drop kicks can be very, very
Excuse me.
effective. And that one certainly was. It's tag made. Kazarian in. Elbow strikes. Typical members of the opposition. Leg lariat takes out T.A.G. Drop kick. Shotgun drop kick. Knocks Shima back nearly the corner. And toss into the neck breaker from Frankie Kazarian. Covering. Will cover. This is the first time that Frankie's team has had an advantage for any length of time. Kazarian rolls through. What? He's not the doesn't have the legal man. There's the legal man.
Oh, that was a nice Okada roll into a Northern Lights from Kazarian. That was a nice spot in the match. Yeah, that was nice. I like that.
Now we got a little bit of order. There's at least 2 men in the ring. T.A.G throwing to the waiting elbow of Christopher Daniels.
What we got here? Christopher Daniels with a stomp. Oh, into a tope on the Lindemann on the outside of the ring. That was nice.
Don't do that. No. It's a rental. If he gets any blood on it, he's got to pay. Drop kick to the head. Takes down Kazarian. Right in the face. Hard shot there. Shima rolls through looking for the spine. No, the perfect blow. Dropped him on the back of the head.
Uh-oh.
Avoided by Shima.
A lot of action going on. You know, that's how usually trios or six-man tag team matches go.
Again, the athleticism of Scorpio
You don't know who the legal guy is most of the time, or some of you guys trying to get the moves in. That's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Another low drop kick successfully executed.
Uh-oh. Slingshot DDT.
Spiking Lindemann on the top of his head. T.A.G. Irish whip into the ropes, reversed by Kazarian.
Uh-oh.
Sending Kazarian out to the floor. Ducks the lariat. Does T.A.G. Daniels ducks the lariat. Double lariat. Both fatality counts are increasing by the heartbeat. By the heartbeat. Both men are down now. They got a 10 count. As I understand it, these rules, you can back up and get active. Yes, Rick Knox implementing the standing 10 count. The two competitors must make it to their feet by the count of 10. So you can see Knox
Angels wins by Christopher Daniels. Oh, here comes Lindemann. He's gonna do a German. Shima with a meteor off top rope. Oh, that's nice. Who's the legal guy? I don't even know who the legal guy is anymore in this match. Alright, that was nice, Hurricanrana. Plancha Hurricanrana. What scores we're gonna do? This is a very hot opener right now. For 1, 2, 3. SC wins this match. So, I mean, that was a good opener. Not bad. A lot of action. So much action to call in this match. But yeah, that was the first ever Double or Nothing opener here. With SCU getting the victory over Strong Hearts. Not bad. I like it. SCU! You know, I'm kind of happy with what they added on Bleacher Report, where if you exit out of a show now, you can resume to that same spot. Like I said, I wish they were still on BR Live. I wish that was still a thing. Or I don't know why the pay-per-views don't go to Fight TV. Because I have a few. I mean, for international, the shows are on Fight TV. I just wonder whether or not here in the United States. Because I don't think they have the rights over here in the US. SCU. Decent opener here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here at our broadcast position, high above the ring, I might add, we're being joined by the lovely Allie. And Allie, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me, guys. I'm so
The Buddy, aka Allie.
Ever women's match here in this company, and you're going to be able to help call this.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So Allie's gonna be on commentary for the first ever AEW women's match.
Alex, don't get any ideas what you should wear. Folks, we're going to have a lot of fun here. Let's go down to Justin Roberts, who's always standing by.
I'm just trying to fix it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat match. Simple and fall.
I'm just trying to fix this up a little bit. Smiley Kylie. Kylie Ray. I wish she was still a part of AEW.
Contenders, from your perspective.
Or actually, no, I wish she was back in Impact, because she was one of my favorites in Impact.
Just watered watching her come down the ramp. I'm so happy for her. I think she's the underdog, but I really believe that she's.
Kylie Ray.
I think she's gonna take it.
She's got a positive attitude. This young lady, she's bubbly. Can't help but like her. Rarely seen with a smile on her face. Lighten up the room.
Smiley Kylie. And then we got Nyla Rose also in the match. And then we also have Britt Baker, DMD. Dr. DMD Britt Baker. I'll move my camera back here. I know we got some little technical difficulties going on with the first first time doing this, or not like I haven't done a watch along so long. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I think the best thing to do is, I mean, if it were me, I'd be gunning to take her out right away. Get her out of the picture. For sure.
You know what happened as well? Let's not forget that in this situation with Kylie Ray and with Nyla, it was Kylie having her moment at the rally in Las Vegas, and it was Nyla Rose who came out and ruined it for her, got in her face, and that laid the groundwork for this, the very first women's match in all Elite Wrestling history.
And you know, Kylie's very sweet, but
I think someday I'm gonna go back and watch the All In show. Not All Out, All In. Britt Baker, D M D.
sure is.
And they just got a degree, got fully licensed. She can do a filling for you folks if she needs to. That's a very interesting tactic. She can break your teeth and then give you a referral for some good dental care. I like
That's funny.
what Britt Baker is doing here. And what a way to kick off the women's division here in AEW. Alley, I know you got to be excited.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that.
There we go.
Well, this is. Yeah, wait a second. Wait a second. Something's going on back there. I can't see it.
Here comes Brandy Rose.
Is she? She's not an
Brandy Rose. What's Brandy want?
Brandy Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know.
I mean, she has her gear on. Is she inserting herself in this match?
Well, maybe she has that on.
Got a comment right here. It says, "Are you going to Vegas to watch Double or Nothing?" Unfortunately, I'm not going to Vegas to watch Double or Nothing. I wish I was. Are you going to watch? Are you going to Vegas to watch Double or Nothing? Okay, I want to know because I would love to go because it's like Mania weekend.
You, Kylie, you, Britt, and you, Nyla, when I said that each of you could possibly win this match,
But no, I wish I was going. And thanks for stopping by on the stream. Like, and if you want to watch the watch along with me, if you want to watch the show with me, go start up your Bleacher Report, and you can sync up to the time with me.
missed that. But I ran into a problem. The problem is
What's the problem, Brandy?
I don't want a great match. I want a match that is awesome.
An awesome match. Awesome Kong. I forgot that Awesome Kong was a part of this match. I completely forgot that. Says, I sure am, brother. I hope Darby Allin wrestles. I hope he does too. I hope Darby Allin does wrestle too. Yeah, I completely forgot Awesome Kong was on this first ever Double or Nothing. Hey, also, if you're joining here, I appreciate you joining. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, and we can talk about Double or Nothing, and we can even talk about this year's Double or Nothing that's coming up.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
Does Scorpio Sky have a match? I'm not sure if there's a TNT title match announced for this year's Double or Nothing.
I mean, they weren't prepared for this at all.
Because I just got done watching the SCU versus Strongheart match. That was a pretty good opener here. It's a pretty good opener.
Powerhouse, a veteran. She has broken heads and battered women for years in her career as a female wrestler. And now just staring daggers into the eyes of the competition. And I guess if Brandy said so, this is now a four-way for the first ever AEW women's match. It's going to be
So we got a four-way here. So we got Awesome Kong now just added into this match. Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray.
I mean, Awesome Kong has dominated every person that she's stepped in the ring with. I can't even imagine what they're thinking right now.
And Chief Official Paul Turner is going to have his hands full with this one.
It doesn't look like Kylie's smiling anymore, does it?
No. There's not a lot to smile about. The bell has rung, and Nyla Rose. Yeah, here we go.
Nyla and Awesome Kong are going to go at it at the beginning of the match here. Never mind. All three women are taking out Awesome Kong.
And just shrugs them off. How'd that work for you? Oh! Back fist! Back fist, a big kick. And that. Man, what a shot.
I mean, she just took her out.
And now, Kylie Ray on the back of Awesome Kong trying to put her to sleep. Oh, just gets dumped over the top. And that leaves Dr. Britt. Dr. Britt. Oh,
Gosh.
just pancaked on top of Kylie Ray. Awesome Kong is having a wonderful time tonight, mauling and realizing she took herself off her own feet. That's her fault, and missed the big splash. Lower had an effect. The Kong over the top, down to the floor. Low bridge from Dr. Britt Baker, trying to even the odds, and Smiley Kylie Ray looking for a quick victory. 2, no.
Try to get the roll victory. That devastating roll up there.
Kylie Ray, I think,
I'll get you.
pleading with Britt saying no.
Gotta watch out for them ropes.
Match, trying to write my name in the history book. I don't think Britt's that big.
No, I don't think she is.
Nice quick turnaround.
Also, tomorrow be sure to check out my retro review for Judgment Day 2003.
Still smiling.
I'll be uploaded tomorrow. Stay tuned for that.
Baker, though, knocks Nyla Rose off the ropes.
Also, on one of these days, I'll be doing my
Pinning predicament.
predictions for Double or Nothing 2022. So stay tuned for that.
Nice fundamentally sound young. I was having some fun there with Smiley Kylie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. And then next Monday, I'm going to Monday Night Raw on Memorial Day. So I'll be doing a vlog for that show.
Awesome Kong worked their way back into this ring. You can get the
So
win right
it's
here and
stack weekend for wrestling.
those big ladies are not in hibernation. They'll be back soon. They are lying in wait under the water of the Pacific Ocean. Nyla Rose, the American kaiju, like Godzilla, biding her time until she awakens. But right now, Kylie Ray charging in. Nobody home.
Also, I might do a retro review for AEW Double or Nothing from 2020. That was when it was during the pandemic. That's when there were no fans there. That was the first ever show for no fans.
See the look of joy on Brandy's face because she wanted an awesome match. She wanted an awesome match. She's getting an awesome match. Yeah, you're right. And now Nyla Rose seeing her first legitimate action, I should say, of the match. Body slammer. Set on the main logo. Great elevation on the standing leg drop. 2 no. Big leg drop, brother. By the way, big leg. Allie, I needed to point out, this is the type of thing that Brandy interjecting someone in a match. You have a match coming up with Brandy at Fight for the Fallen, July 13th in Jacksonville. She's asked for a special friend to help out.
Yep. Well, it looks like now I know who that special friend is.
Kylie Ray escapes the chokeslam attempt, and now just hammer blows. Well, this is just wasted energy. Up to the rope, spine buster. Just lays out
Spun Buster from Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose. I tell you, Nyla Rose taking charge. Listen, Fight for the Fallen, by the way. Coming up July 13th, it will be Allen facing Brandy. Brandy will be stepping in that ring. Kenny Omega against Shima. That is going to be the headliner, but so much more to be announced. It's going to be Fight for the Fallen, benefiting the victims of gun violence. July 13th, allowrestling.com. More information. Daly's Place at TIAA Bank Stadium. See you there. Nyla Rose.
Sling Blade by Dr. DMD.
Getting a 2 count. A near fall. Well, Nyla Rose isn't accomplished. Nyla Rose, I don't know if you noticed, she had Kylie Ray set up for the powerbomb, but she turned her attention. She just dumped Kylie Ray and immediately turned her attention to Britt Baker. She's lacking focus.
It's my girl right there, Dr. DMD, Britt Baker.
Targets on the shoulders, bad place. Dr. Baker, hard shot by Nyla Rose. She's 200 plus as well.
Samoan drop
If there's anything wrong with
by Nyla Rose onto Britt Baker.
And I do want to point out that Britt is doing a great job keeping Kong outside the ring.
Yes.
Because
I'm gonna fix up my camera a little bit.
I mean, gee, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's Awesome Kong. That's my guess. Just a little, just a smidge, yeah.
Just a little?
Judging by the look on her face.
You guys really went on a limb on that one. Yeah, she's nervous, huh?
Okay, there we go. We're all good now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unplug my phone for a little bit.
Honestly, I feel like I should say that I'm not actually surprised. I really, I'm not. After all the things that she's been saying behind my back, I don't know. It's not that shocking.
I thought you were going to bury the hatchet.
I thought it was.
Britt Baker hit a rising knee strike on Kylie Ray, but Nyla Rose was right there, hit the lariat from behind. Britt Baker did not even see it coming.
This is a big difference maker in this division. A woman that big and that strong, because you can't prepare for her. There's not others you can wrestle in preparation for this match.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. She is a mountain. You have to climb it.
The only other, I guess, would be Awesome Kong.
Everybody's done except for Nyla Rose. I don't even know where Awesome Kong is. She's somewhere on the outside of the ring. What's Nyla Rose going for on top rope?
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Heading up to the top, but Britt Baker with that
Oh,
elbow.
here comes Britt Baker.
A woman on that top turnbuckle, folks, let me tell you. When she hits something from there, I suggest it'll all be over.
Now Britt and Nyla Rose fighting it out on the top rope. Kylie Ray getting up to her feet.
Going for a big Tower of Doom. Here comes Kylie Ray. Here comes Awesome Kong. She's going to powerbomb. We got suplex, powerbomb combo, superplex, big Tower of Doom situation. Awesome Kong.
Brandy looks pretty happy, doesn't she?
Just heaving all three members of the competition.
How long is the show? I need to check how long the show is.
Crashing down to the center of the
3 hours and 48 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
What's Awesome Kong going for on the outside ring? Britt Baker, don't hurt my girl. Don't hurt her.
sledgehammer across the back
Uh-oh.
of Dr. Baker.
Back elbow.
Oh my gosh.
No, you hurt my girl. You don't hurt my girl, Britt Baker.
Deadly.
And later,
Knock you right out.
My favorite AEW women's wrestler.
Aja Kong, who we will see later on tonight. That hurricane, that spinning back fist.
What's she going for? What's Awesome Kong going for? She has Britt Baker on the ring apron.
Is she going for the awesome ball? Oh my god.
This is, please don't die. No, please don't. You're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill her.
Oh, she lands back on her feet on the apron, but still
Super kick.
thrust kick, landing on the drop.
Another thrust kick to take out Awesome Kong.
Just take every kind of double team in the world.
And that spear by Nyla Rose on Awesome Kong.
Nyla Rose with a full head of steam, crashing into Awesome Kong into the steel ring steps.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now it's time to make hay for these other two ladies in the ring. The big
Brandy Rose looks worried.
And Allie, Brandy
get you
Rose
some now.
looks like she's seen a ghost.
Not too happy, I don't think.
Roll up by Britt Baker.
Only a 2 count there for Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Hip toss reverse. Kylie goes over the top. Just rocked her.
Right in the temple. The shot to the temple.
Waist lock. Bringing her up. Looking for
I'm pretty sure Kylie Ray's wrestling for NWA right now.
standing switch.
That's where she currently wrestles at.
Nice shot. That was really well done.
Oh! Swinging neck break with the leg hook.
Far leg hook. Body to body.
Only a 2 count for Dr. Britt Baker.
2.9.
I don't know about that. That's pretty damn close.
Paul Turner get to 2.99999 ad infinitum. Was not quite a 3 count. He is our head official here in All Elite Wrestling, so you got to respect, his word goes, right? And when he was on top of that, listen, good credit for the kick.
21-year vet, by the way. Great efficiency here, we can say that. Actually say their names. And the waist lock again.
Block.
O'Connor roll by Kylie Ray on Britt Baker. Uh-oh. She turns into a...
Into the Everest Juggernaut.
Yeah.
You see
this stuff closer. There we go. We're good. Ushigoroshi. Britt Baker got the win by the Ushigoroshi on the Kylie Ray. She came in as a face. I completely forgot that Britt Baker was a face when she came in. Like when AEW first started, I was not a big fan. That was a nice finish. But Ushigoroshi, I was expecting that to be the finish of the match. It's not a women's match, nothing like crazy, nothing like to break the records of Dave Meltzer. On Dave Meltzer's scale. But hey, it was a good match, though. So those big poker chips on the top of the stage there. There he is, Kenny. By God, Omega. And we got the Wizard. Got the Ayatollah of Rock and Roll. We got the... Oh, there's so many different names. The later circle. We got the Demo God. Chris Jericho. We got the best friends are coming out right now. But best friends. Chucky T and Trent Beretta.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first at a combined weight of 418 pounds. Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, the best friends. We've got the Kentucky gentleman, sexy Chucky T, Chuck Taylor, and the topic of gossip and Sayassin, the no debate heavyweight, the man from Strong Island himself, Trent. The best friends making their all-elite wrestling debut. Did you write that? Off the top of my head. You're a genius. Shouts to Jesus. You're a genius, folks. Alex, you having fun? I'm having a blast here. And I'm excited to see Angelico and Jack Evans. You know, you guys, in terms of...
Angelico and Jack Evans. So we got Best Friends going up against Halco and Jack Evans.
Kicking off the tag team division here at All Elite Wrestling. The Young Bucks have promised something of a tag team revival, and it kicks off here tonight at Double or Nothing.
Can't wait to see the evolution of tag team wrestling again. And we're very optimistic.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of evolution in the tag team in AEW. I'll tell you that right now. It's crazy. Every week, so much tag team matches. I mean, it's kind of cooled down as of now, you know, currently in 2022. But when AEW first started, tag team matches galore.
Because it's more realistic, it's more logical. Even though the ring and 5 count is become whole hat. And for tag teams, too many moving parts. All right, gentlemen, here we go. This is. Would you say, Excalibur, these styles are diverse, these two teams?
Oh, definitely. Trent, very much wrestling the heavyweight style. A lot of power attacks. I mean, he did graduate from the junior heavyweight division to the heavyweight division, and in doing so, implemented a lot of power attacks. But he has no shortage of experience facing off against high flyers like Jack Evans himself. And look at those muscles. Sue's favorite son, Trent, showing off his physique.
You know how relaxed Trent was last night? Slept for 12 straight hours. That's how relaxed he was. I mean, so talk about confidence coming into this match.
Okay.
Chuck and T, longtime partner of his. They know what each other's going to do to the team.
I love Taylor's shoes. Those Chuck Taylor All-Stars. That was a nice drop kick. This guy's got really good athleticism, good spring in his leg. We've seen that a lot in this show. Just really athletic son of a guns.
Now Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, oh, they're going for it. You gotta give the... Oh, those two really forgot to give the people what they want.
They just wanted a hug, folks. That's all.
They just wanted a hug. That's funny.
Drawing the duty for this match as the official.
I think that Angelico and Jack Evans are anti-hugites.
I'm not really a big fan of Angelico and Jack Evans even to this day.
Bryce Remsburg trying to enforce the 10.
They're more of your dark matches, like more people who wrestle or tag team that wrestles on dark or dark elevation.
Evans lands on his feet on the floor.
Evans is like an angry wasp.
Uh-oh.
Just with a deadly stinger. He's got that great elevation. The one thing
Sometimes I don't even know what to call some of these moves.
when you saw him compete last, he has exactly 0 level of fear. Well, I mean, he thinks he's 240.
Yeah, and he talks like he's 350 and the baddest man in the room.
You train under Stu Hart and get stretched and see how you feel. You do. That's what the scariest thing you're going to face.
I made a trip down the dungeon one time.
Soul butt hook kick combination from Evans and that helico. Oh my God! Just destroying the face of Trent with that running kick. And now the tandem R50 splash. 2.
Excalibur, is this
influence? That Mexican submission style. He has that left arm of Trent captured and reaches across the body to stretch the leg of Trent, just putting him in a very precarious position.
All these guys are wearing green.
Whether he needs to intervene, and he does.
They kind of all look like they're on the same team.
Break up the submission and keep his
I just realized that.
match.
Taylor saved the day there. But
By Trent taking a helic off his feet.
So the current match we're on right now is The best friends are going up against Angelico and Jack Evans. This is an alright match. I mean, nothing like the opener or the women's four-way match.
Here in AEW, he will fight anybody and everybody if given half a provocation.
Evans in, illegal tag. And Helico made the tag. Again, here's the 10-second rule being into place, upside down, and Beretta ends up in a very precarious spot, straddling the steel.
Evans charging in, but
Huge lariat by Trent Beretta.
from Trent taking Evans off his feet.
Thunderous clothesline by Beretta. Those long arms popped his hips.
Devastating clothesline. That clothesline was so nasty. That's funny.
Makes the tag. Now Lariat takes
Here
down
comes
Evans.
Chucky T.
Back elbow takes him off his feet once again. And the agility of Taylor on display.
Chuck Taylor's feeling pretty good about himself.
Yeah, big dog feasting right now. But Angelico there with it, just starts him with that left jab. Double Irish whip into the corner. Evans and Angelico.
Smart move by Taylor is just avoiding bullets, dodging bullets, one after another.
He's done the deal. The Falcon Arrow. Nobody
Falcon Arrow. People kick out the Falcon Arrow.
So these, hey, it must be unanimous.
Chuck Taylor said nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow. Well,
Apparently, Jack Evans.
Jack Evans is kicked out of the Falcon Arrow.
Chop to the chest from Chuck Taylor. Chuck sending him across the ring. Charging in. Evans, the Bandera sends Chucky T up and over the top. Guillotine them. Chuck drops to the floor. Ducks under Angelico. Now, standing slice right on the outside.
Wow. That is a situation there where Angelico is probably done for the night.
Oh!
Right to the back of the head.
Right roundhouse and Chucky T.
Double foot stomp off the ring apron
Trent coming
by
in.
Chucky T. Tornado DDT from Trent Beretta by, Angelico.
Asserting himself, but he's not the legal man, by the way.
Chucky T diving foot stomp.
Matters with the near far leg hook. Shoulders are down. And Jar and Jack Evans there took her a $2 steak, just refusing to quit, to give up. The smallest dog in this fight just keeps on fighting.
Bryce Remsburg had his eyes laser focused on the shoulders of Jack Evans. He saw the kick out. I wouldn't have believed it if he didn't say so.
You're talking about the Bryce Remsburg, right?
The Bryce Remsburg. Jack Evans in a headstand fighting his way out from a awkward situation. Back flipping kick coming down on the crown of the head of Trent.
We talk about the accuracy. Delivering that blow, Alex, with that kind of accuracy is a skill set.
You're right, but listen, he's in trouble because Angelico not around to help him. And even though he got a little momentum, Jack Evans now flat.
That was like a shotgun knee
and could be drawing the
by Trent Beretta.
Now you find out how Beretta and Taylor can finish this thing.
soul food into the half and half. Angelico just
Uh oh. Are we finally gonna get it from Trent? Are we finally get it from the best friends? Gotta give the people what they want. Best spot in the match where they hug.
Taylor with Jack Evans up on the crucifix into the crusher.
Oh, what timing. What expert timing.
2. No.
I don't know how they kicked out. That was a nice spot. Crucifix
50-cent steak.
into the cutter for the best friends. I don't know how.
I like marbles.
And Helco kicked out.
Or agates, as they would say back in the day, right?
Alex, you're smarter than all those. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll look that agate thing up. Oh, get a minute.
Chucky T swept off the apron by Angelico. Trent gets a reverse Yoshi tonic.
You know, these
Of course, Excalibur has to say some of the most.
Evans and Angelico
Like, has to be so professional with the names.
Back of the head.
We has to be such a mark.
Launching up the back. Corkscrew knee to Trent.
Beretta's been hitting the head about 10 times. How the hell can he continue? And look at this. Right down the chest cavity. Rips down. 2. And somehow, some way, Beretta kicked out. And Actually, on the first show ever from AEW.
Yeah, Trent definitely not thinking about the future. He is locked in the moment. Instinct alone allowed him to kick out of that. And now Angelico setting up Trent in the corner. Jack likes to launch off his opponent's back. Oh, the back to the outside.
What a suicidal move by Jack Evans.
Did a moonsault onto the Jack Evans did the moons or Angelico did the moonsault onto the outside of the ring. I'm getting these guys confused right now.
Big knee got in.
Off the back of Trent Beretta.
The left knee found its home exactly where Angelico wanted it to be.
Like you guys have to see that to like. I don't even know. Alright, what do you got here? Crucifix bomb into the corner from Jack Evans. I mean, Angelico. Like I said, I get these guys confused. Forfeit. Some big moves going on here. This match will continue in picture. Like, what? I thought that's what they were about to say. I hear that so much each week on AEW. This match will now continue in picture. Don't go anywhere. For as many times I heard that, if I get a penny every time I heard that, I'll be rich. I'll be rich every time I heard that. We'll be right back in picture. Excalibur, always saying that. Don't go anywhere. Uh-oh. Yeah, this match has gone a lot better than when it first started. It was kind of slow, but this match has picked up the pace. What we got up here? What we got? What are they going for? Oh, what we got here? Doomsday device. From the best friends. And a Tope Conhilo from Trent Beretta. I mean, not Trent Beretta, Chucky T. What we got? And the winners of the match are the best friends. Good match here. I mean, I wasn't expecting Angelico and Jack Evans to win this match, but they actually pull out some pretty decent moves. And they're going for the hug here. Gotta give the people what they want. Oh, they're not gonna do it again. Not gonna pan the camera away. Oh, the lights just went out. They're all four gonna go for a hug, and then the lights go out. What happened? The Dark Order, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson. And then the lights go out. Again.
I'm sort of befuddled here. I didn't. I'll be honest. You're Excalibur. You know a lot more performance than I do. I did not realize who was in that ring.
I recognize those two men. I hesitate to say.
I understand, but by the time we come back,
Whoa. Minions. Who are these people? The Heartless at ringside going to work.
And then here comes the rest of the Dark Order. This is when the Dark Order first debuted.
I don't understand. What is the meaning of this? Evans getting worked over. I can see who's getting worked over, but why is it happening? Oh, Jack Evans just ripcorded onto a face buster. Well, this is not a match.
Everybody's getting beat up by the Dark Order.
I mean, this is just cheap.
Jack Evans and then Helico and then the best friends are getting beat up.
It's spoiled by whoever these teams are that are in the ring.
Oh no, up on the shoulders, the torture rack, the backbreaker.
Oh, bless me. Jeepers.
These masked people are everywhere, and now they're just swarming all over the ring. Trent.
Trent Perez about to get it from Stu Grayson. The crowd's chanting, "Who are you? Who are you?"
Can we get anybody out here? Trent is helpless. We need Atlas security. Security to make a beeline to the ring. Yes. Beretta just got planted. Just got planted.
After a 25-minute barn burner, he's now.
God, those masks look terrible at the beginning. Like,
Look at this. A human throne. A human throne here in the center of the ring at the MGM Garden Arena. What a scene.
and then the lights just went out again. Now we got an ad here or a promo. Shows the Elite, the Young Bucks, Cody, and Kenny. Prepare yourself. Oh, this is an ad for All Out from 2019. August 31st, 2019, Sears Center, Chicago, Illinois.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd's still buzzing here over what we saw. That we're not sure of what we saw, but in any event, it speaks to the chaotic nature and the unpredictability of AEW. Now then, you know that we're going to head back to Chicago. That's going on Saturday night, August the 31st, the night before the Oklahoma home opener, by the way, I'm happy to say. And gentlemen, you were there all immersed last year.
I was there at All In. It was a historic night. Can't wait to return to the Sears Center in Chicago, Illinois to make history once again with All Out. And Alex, tickets are a big issue. Big issue, and they are going on sale. I believe it is June 12th is our date. June 14th. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the correction. That's why we're a team, right? June 14th. Listen, and they are going to sell awfully quick, so you better buy them as soon as they go on sale.
Ladies and gentlemen, can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a lot more information coming your way. Always check with AEW.com for everything going on. And now let's take it back down to the ring.
Here we go. What we got here? Hikaru Shida. Riho. And Ryo Mizunami.
Got a little international feel coming up here, Jim, and I cannot wait for this.
Riho.
With the dual championships across her shoulders, she may be a little smaller than
More women's action. This is the second women's match on the show.
is accomplished. She is a superstar in the pro wrestling
Rio Mizunami.
These are two of the biggest up-and-comers in the Japanese women's professional wrestling world, and two of the toughest competitors in the Japanese professional wrestling world. And of note, Rio, Kenny Omega's partner of choice when he is finding himself in intergender matches. Kenny Omega, for those who don't know, a huge fan of Joshi wrestling.
And here comes Hikaru Shida.
Japan during the early parts of his career.
The thing that impresses me about these women
I never really enjoyed Hikaru Shida's title reign.
they have gone through to make it this far, but to become continue that evolution, their work never
I mean, AEW has improved with their women's division. They have improved,
in their world.
but they still got a lot of work to do. Like, I want to have a consistency of good matches.
One of the hardest ways to break into the world of professional wrestling.
Because there's sometimes I just really don't care sometimes. Like, I mean, there's 2 or 3 women I care about, you know, like, I care about Thunder Rosa, I care about Britt Baker, I care about Chris Stanlander, but there's sometimes that's all I care about. And the Jade Cargill shade's been growing on me. But, like I said, there's not really consistency still in the women's division.
The woman that trained them in the art of professional wrestling, Emi Sakura.
But yeah, once again, yeah, hit that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out my channel. And also, go subscribe to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. You can see the ticker scrolling down there. You can see all the places to watch us at. And you can see all my social media platforms where you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And also go to Pro Wrestling Tees to pick up our merch. And they're going up against Aja Kong. Yuka Sakazaki.
Is the closest analog to Kylie Ray that Japan has. Full of spirit, full of heart, never seen without a smile on her face. Bringing the intensity to the ring. Her entrance theme is, I can fly. And you know what? She can. She's great. That magical girl splash, she loves to employ it. Springboard, rounding body press. But
She's been wrestling 5 years. That's just getting her feet wet, really. 5'2", 100 pounds. Bio.
and now,
Emi Sakura.
Emi Sakura.
Sakurura.
Head of Gato Move Pro Wrestling.
Sorry if I'm botching those names there.
You mentioned the women that she's trained. More than 50 women's wrestlers have launched their career in Japan thanks to Emi Sakura. She is a super.
I mean, let me check out the rest of the card for this show.
23 years in the business.
There were my water bottle. I tried to throw it. Trash can, but I didn't work out very well.
But their partner rounding out their trio.
And tomorrow, be sure to check out my
I want to say the women
retro review for
legend, just like the legend Aja Kong. One of the hardest hitters
for Judgment Day 2003.
in professional wrestling.
And their opponents, the team of Yuka Sakazaki and Emi Sakura and Aja Kong.
Aja Kong.
Well, she's not the woman you're going to find in the kitchen making biscuits.
No.
5'8", 250.
And we saw it.
A lot of tag team matches, like I said.
Seasons.
This is AEW 2T.
Along with Manami Toyota, Aja Kong, one of the only 2 women to ever main event the Tokyo Dome, the Big Egg.
Okay, yeah, because we still got the
We owe her a thanks.
Cody and Dustin Rhodes match. With that's a great match.
Nothing, it helped our credibility.
It's one of the best matches. And then we got the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros on the show.
Mean that sincerely. To be able
And then we got the main event. So we got 3 matches left on the show after this. This is what
training sword,
you come to watch for. Like, this is when you think of Double or Nothing 2019. You think of those 3 matches. So,
the experience advantage
the rest of the show has been alright.
are gonna have
The opener was good. I've been enjoying that.
their trainee's number.
Chris Jericho and I talked to Aja
I mean, the show hasn't been bad. This is like nothing It's blown me away out of the water so far. But that's just me. And like I said, I'm watching the show on Bleacher Report, which Bleacher Report, the app is improving, but they still got a lot of improvements to do. Like I can't wait till AEW gets a network deal or like a streaming deal. Hopefully with like at least HBO Max or HBO Max or Discovery Plus or something. Because they definitely need one.
Real Mizunami, the heater for her team. Tagging in to face off with the heater of the century, Aja Kong.
The Aja Kong Bull Nakano matches are historic. Still vivid memories for me.
Real Mizunami and
Aja, there we see the power.
Aja Kong are going at it right now. Colorado will tie up.
Aja Kong, of course, in the purple trunks with the face paint. Real Mizunami, the red hair, the red trunks, red attire.
Pretty basic Colorado tie up there. Aja Kong having the advantage of that as far as the leverage, strength, bulk, mass.
And Mizunami is not a small woman, but Aja Kong is just able to easily overpower her.
I don't feel like the crowd's much in this match right now. So some people are on their phones, like they just don't really care.
Women that we have here truly make an impact in the women's division. Ultimately, we're not going to have just Japanese fighting Japanese. We're going to have Japanese fighting Americans as well. And international stars in the UK, like Sadie Gibbs, is going to be making her All Elite Wrestling debut as well. Mizunami hits the ropes once again while swinging the miss by Kong. Shoulder tackle.
Down goes Kong. Aja down for that powerful shoulder tackle.
And the important thing to note is, Aja Kong
Strikes, and more strikes.
just rattling the brain of Real Mizunami.
Like I said, I just don't really have much to say about this match right now. I'm just kind of watching it.
That's another pretty face there, folks. She's a bad woman.
True that. Mother Japanese, father was an African American serviceman. And unfortunately, he left the family when he was 5 years old. Really had a pretty devastating influence. Now, Aja Kong's life, he really
Here comes Riho
she is today. Riho coming in, calling for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock from Emi Sakura.
and Emi Sakura.
We see the flexibility of Riho and actually the strength, the lower body strength, able to maintain that bridge.
That's impressive for a little woman. I'm telling you.
And she's only 21
Saw
years
that.
young.
Saw that, Alex. That's amazing, isn't it?
And guess what? This is her 13th year in wrestling, Jim. That's not a misprint. That is true. Crucifix spinning around into the pinning predicament. One, shoulders down. No.
How many tag team matches have been on the show? So we got this match is a tag team match here. This 6-man or 6-woman tag team match. So 2, 3. Then there's gonna be one more on here between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros.
Step up, working right, takes down Rio.
Everything men do, these women can do, if not better. Agility.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, adds AEW to a T with their tag team matches. But they really cooled down with doing so many tag team matches as of late. I feel like every single week on AEW Dynamite, so many tag team matches or a trios match or something, or like a 5-on-5 match.
And then use it to use their opponent's body weight against them. For what they lack in strength, they use momentum.
Emi Sakura, I don't even know what you're trying to do right now.
She will rock you as Rio is about to find out.
And like I said, if you guys are joining me right now, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Also, like the video if you guys like what I'm putting out for you guys. And also turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And follow me on all my social media platforms. And feel free to go down in the comments below. What are you looking forward to AEW 2022? I mean AEW Double or Nothing 2022. Yeah, we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Or if you guys want to see some different watch-alongs coming up in the future, go down in the comments below or in the live chat. Let me know.
They've all got their own agendas, their own careers they're trying to cultivate.
We would need to explain that one to you. You know what it's called, Jim?
This is an alright 6-woman tag team match.
Rio with the free chiropractic adjustment from Aja Kong.
Aja endorses and invites the strikes. You hit her 10 times.
Uh-oh, here we go.
You're done.
What's Aja going for on Riho?
Single arm body slam. Puts the head or the hand behind the head. And now, that diving elbow drop. 1, 2, no. Riho able to kick out. And Emi Sakura and Yuka Sakazaki keeping Ryo Mizunami and Hikaru Shida. Oh no!
Power driver from Aja Kong. Pile driver. I like how Excalibur. He's so over the top with the way he calls moves.
That's gonna piss off Aja here in a minute. It's gonna be a
She's
bad
not pissed
thing.
off already? Yuka Sakazaki trying to make hay while the sun shines, going for the pin predicament, trying to capitalize on Aja Kong's pile driver.
Yuka Zakizaki going for a. What's she going for? Oh no. And also, I'm going to be doing a retro review for the AEW Double or Nothing from 2020, so stay tuned for that. We'll be doing that later on this week. And also, I got my AEW Double or Nothing 2022 predictions. And then next week we got Double or Nothing 2022, so it's a big weekend for wrestling. Machine gun chops by Ryo Mizunami. Uh-oh. What's Ryo go for now?
Momentum has shifted in this match.
And you look at the fans, they love this. There was a This Is Wrestling chant earlier. And it's true. This is wrestling. This is elite wrestling. This is WWE. Rio, though, may be spending a little too
Yeah, we're here watching the first ever Double or Nothing.
You got the advantage. Showing off as part of the show is good, but
Like I said, after these matches, the show really picks up the pace. It really does.
somehow or another, something's going to change here. Well, there's one change.
And if you're watching the show, you guys can
Aja can't connect.
sync up the time with me. That's about the time I'm at right now, an hour and 23 minutes and 18 seconds. Might be a second behind or so. But as long as we're pretty close to similar, is a good thing.
Leave your feet voluntarily, sometimes you pay the price. Aja Kong knew this, had this whole thing figured out, I gotta believe. Oh my God, what a suplex.
Backdrop driver. 1, 2. No! Riho kicks out.
I'm not so sure that Aja just doesn't want to continue this.
I think she wants to kill
I
Riho.
think she's having fun punishing people. Missed the elbow, though.
The Animal Hamaguchi style elbow. And now, Hikaru Shida tags in. She's the fresh woman in this match. Going for the brainbuster. Aja, though, with that wide vertical base, the strength advantage. Shida, step up Enziguri.
She's a very strong woman, very athletic, and she's very impressive. Oh, it's shot on the outside there, though.
Emi Sakura with the veteran trick. And now Aja with the can in her hand. Whoa.
The can in her hand, and she's got a kendo stick.
Shida levels the playing field.
Let's play.
Got a kendo stick in a trash. Is that a trash can?
Shida, by the way, studied kendo, a traditional Japanese martial arts that descended from swordsmanship.
Oh man.
And Aja studied can.
Metal can. Aja Kong's like, "Si se puede." Yes, we can. Scrambling the brakes of Hikaru Shida.
Oh my ages.
Emi Sakura.
What's Emi Sakura going for here on Hikaru Shida?
Great crowd. She will rock you. Diving body press. Goes the body.
strength now starting to take over in this matchup.
Shida breaks free of her mentor's grip, but Emi Sakura laying in some heavy leather of her own.
Yeah, she gonna like this.
Forearm strikes from Hikaru Shida and
Welcome to get you some.
Emi Sakura.
And JR, we are having a Donnybrook breakout here in the center of the ring. This is serious.
Woo! Emi Sakura with a chop.
GM Grand Garden Arena has hosted 40 UFC shows. Okay? I don't know. Some of those matches aren't as hard hitting as what we're seeing right now. Rising knee strike followed up by the knees from Riho.
My eye itches right now.
Shida up on the top. Bringing Emi Sakura in the hard way. A lot of strength and power. And Mizunami up on the top rope. Guillotine leg drop.
The leg drop, the cover.
Oh, my eye itches. Okay. Uh-oh.
Yuka Sakazaki comes off the top to break things up.
And she pays for it.
Jumping knee strike from Riho. Aja Kong lights her up with the right hand.
Uh-oh.
Ideas, Lee.
Double suplex?
Does it now.
Yeah. Aja Kong did double suplex.
Suplex by one giant, legendary figure in Aja Kong.
And now the magical girl up to the top. Diving down, taking down Mizunami and Riho.
You could take it a big chance.
Does your eye ever just itch? Hold on. Give me a second, guys.
Planting Shida on the crown of her head.
I'm gonna stop my camera for a minute.
Now Emi Sakura and Aja Kong have ill intentions for Hikaru Shida.
Okay, we're back.
All the way up.
Diving, rounding body press.
I think my allergies are kind of getting to me a little bit.
You gotta be kidding.
They rang the bell, but Hikaru Shida kicked out.
Indicating it's a 2 count.
Give me 1 second, guys.
A little bit of confusion. Emi Sakura.
Okay. Well, that match is over.
Standing ovation.
My eye itches right now.
Can't blame him. That was unbelievable. I love to be some Joshi here in All Elite Wrestling. What a debut here in AEW for these 6 women. They have put on a tremendous
Oh, my eye itches.
sold-out MGM Grand Garden Arena. Very much appreciative of the efforts of right now Hikaru Shida, Ryo Mizunami, and Riho. Your winners here tonight at Double or Nothing. And we take another look at some of the action from this match. There's a backbreaker. And then step of work around from Yuka Sakazaki. The action was almost too fast to call, JR.
Certainly was a fast-paced, unpredictable, great effort again. Here at
My eye itches. It won't quit itching.
Double or Nothing.
Trending worldwide. Hashtag AEWDON.
Okay, we're better.
And this is just really, we're not even halfway through. This is an incredible start for all of
Here we
us
go.
Thank you fans for buying on pay-per-view. Thank you for helping us trend worldwide on Twitter and bring back those wrestling fans that may have left. Hope you come back. If you love this, I don't know how you can. You should be wanting more from All Elite Wrestling. And if you're staying up late in the UK or Ireland, we appreciate that anywhere in the world. We are very thankful for you guys joining us here.
They're showing the commentary team. Jim Ross, he looks so sad.
Getting back to action here for a
Okay, here we go. Finally, we got the big matches now. Cody Rhodes or Cody versus Dustin. Brother versus brother.
These two brothers going at it, and it's not just brother versus brother, it's generation versus generation. Cody wants to end Dustin's career, wants to end the Attitude Era.
Well, let's take a look at kind of what brought us here. A very unique family. Two brothers that never lived together. They have the same father. It's an amazing story, but it's not always been a pretty story.
I love my brother. I have always loved my brother. This notion of brother versus brother, of natural versus nightmare, it's all very marketable, it's all very romantic, albeit not very accurate. This match is generation versus generation. When that animal can't go anymore, and it knows it's going to die, and it wants to die. You pull from the hip, you roll your fingers on the steel of the chamber, and you blow it away. This is not a new beginning for me in my career. I have done it all. 30 years in the business. My legacy is intended to him, Dustin Rhodes.
Back on the street one more time. And he's playing his game.
Brother versus brother. Cody wants to end the Attitude Era. 2 generations. There's MJF practicing with Cody Rhodes in this promo. Here we go. Not too much said in this promo. It's just the match is gonna speak for itself. This Cody versus Dustin. That speaks for itself right now. Is this where Cody has a throne? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's where Cody has a throne and he breaks the... Has more than one royal family. Adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. Doing wrong to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Whoa. to take my freedom. And here comes Brandy Rhodes with. This is nothing like the WWE promo that they give Cody. Brandy's bringing out the sledgehammer. Brandy just handed the sledgehammer to Cody. And we all know what happens here. Where Cody breaks the throne. He's taking shots at WWE. Shots fired! Wrestling has more than one royal family. That's classic right there.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, he is the American Nightmare, Cody with Brandy Rhodes.
Is that referee Earl Hebner? That is Earl Hebner. I forgot. I didn't even know he was ref in this match. Here we go. Here comes Dustin Rhodes. Seems like everything's going pretty smoothly so far right now.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing 230 pounds, good natural
Dustin Rhodes.
That's a mighty long walk for a 50-year-old man looking to gain respect within his own family.
is the throne breaker. Brother versus brother. Generation versus generation. And is this the last ride for Dustin Rhodes? Is this it? 50 years old, he's accomplished everything he pretty much has wanted to in this business. This could be the end if he cannot defeat his brother, raising the stakes even higher here at Double or Nothing.
Cody looking to eliminate the perception of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, see his weight belt in the back? Attitude killer.
That his brother was so deeply involved in and successful in. I don't have that
Attitude killer.
like easy feeling.
He wants to kill the part of Dustin Rhodes.
A lot about a fight, gentlemen, by looking at the fighter's eyes.
Let me check out.
They tell their own story better than we ever could.
Let me check out.
As soon as that hair is on the back of my neck went down, right back up again.
And the third man in the ring,
Here we go.
a veteran, as good as there's ever been, with 42 years experience, Earl Hebner.
The crowd chanting Dusty, honoring their father, Dusty Rhodes.
R.I.P. Dusty. R.I.P. Dusty.
He would be unsettled
If we had Adam here, he could do a really good Dusty impersonation.
in his words, best booking.
Yeah, you knew him better than just
Here we go, Cody and Dustin Rhodes.
yesterday wearing the shirt. Dusty's.
They already have a This Is Awesome chant before the match even starts.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down to some business here. It will pick up. This will be a dandy, I can promise you.
And they haven't even locked up yet.
33 years in the making. Why 33? Because that's how old Cody is.
This is the mental landscaping of this match. Both men playing their own version of a mind game.
I don't know how you concentrate on the message when you get this type of response. I'm getting emotional thinking about this.
So just lock up, try to tear each other's head off and get it out of your system. Here we go.
Yeah, they'll get down to business. They won't need any provocation for that.
No. You know, in Dustin's entire life, the American dream was the star. The brightest star ever in the family. They'll never perhaps ever be in the family. And then he thought, well, when Dustin passed away, God bless him, that maybe Dustin get his time to shine. Nice back heel trick. But that didn't happen because his little brother Cody became a worldwide star.
Doing like a Stardust impersonation, trying to be. Look at this. What Stardust used to do.
Dustin walking around the building. I've seen him walk around Las Vegas this weekend, but he's always in street clothes. Now that he's in the ring, he is in tremendous shape.
I talked to Cody the other night. He was as good as to take care of, and he went to work out like at 2 in the morning or something.
Yeah.
I ordered room service. Thought an elbow tie-up. Cody with the advantage. Two-time former Georgia.
Cody Rhodes with the side headlock.
189-pound division, Jim, and Dustin was there to see him win.
Mm.
Dustin was there too. A little bit of a callback there.
Cody just does the slap.
Rhodes sent to the outside. Cody.
Keep an eye on this.
They're gonna play page out of Dustin's book.
Taking Dustin off his feet, driving him down to the floor.
There was a very subtle head and shoulder fake on the other side of the ring, where one might think that Cody's going to reconsider, and then he threw the fastball.
Randy Rhodes looking on. This has to be extremely hard for her. Obviously, it's her husband, but it's also her brother-in-law that's across the ring from him. And a bat. I was going to say a basketball-wise, but.
Uh-oh, what's Cody gonna do?
Nice move by Dustin.
Cody went to the well once too often.
Dustin Rhodes with a cannonball off the ring apron. Oh, he sent down off the apron. Rolling senton.
His regular playbooker is, as his dad would say, in his repetenda. Bulldog, face first. And the crowd chanting, you still got it. Oh, hardly concur with that. Man, right hand, right fist. Right across the bridge of the nose.
Cody's going into the crowd right now. He's walking out. Or he's just trying to catch his breath in the crowd.
Yeah, 10 counts on the outside here in AEW. And Cody taking full advantage of that.
Cody needs to take a drink of water.
Rehydrating is always good, kids, especially in the desert. Here in Las Vegas. But I think this is a smart move. I mean, Jim, you've seen it. Slow it down. Dustin was getting a lot of momentum. Let Cody regroup.
Oh, Brandy Rhodes getting involved. This is the water in Dustin's face.
Come on. Don't tell me it's going to generate to that.
Gutbuster there by Cody. Look at the leg.
Oh, not only. And that was a longer 2 count than I thought would be there. So you got to wonder then if that is remotely accurate, is the 50-year-old legend fading?
Abdominal stretch applied by Cody to the kneeling opponent. The kneeling opponent that just happens to be his brother.
Alex, how long has it been since you think Dustin had a match?
He's been out of action. He's been letting his body heal as well. And I think that's hold on a second.
The cover.
Just 2. It's been a while, and he became a free agent. And he's, again, trying to,
Shovel hook from the canvas.
Truby's got some life left. By the way, guys, listen, doing some police training. And, Dustin unofficially working with Austin PD at times, goes, in that area, goes on road trips and things like that, different stakeouts, etc. Probably a couple things there as well that he can incorporate into his repertoire here in All Elite Wrestling.
Nice power slam counter coming out the corner. There's a power slam cover and a near fall.
Earl Hebner, our referee tonight, by the way. Who better to referee a match?
Earl has been in the ring with a lot of Rhodes outings over the years. I can tell you.
Cody with the left leg of Dustin Rhodes captured, now manipulating the fingers, trying to secure a grip, abandons that and just goes for the stops. Dustin, too strong. His upper body strength, keeping his arm clenched close.
Just got to believe that the younger man, 17 years the junior, is going to be in better cardio shape over the long haul, which indicates to me that if Dustin's going to win it, he needs to win it sooner than later. Hard clothesline. Big range. He's got a great deal of leverage advantage. Those long arms and height.
Some big lariats by Dustin Rhodes.
Not today, he says.
Vintage Dustin Rhodes with that slap.
And the top of the ear, right to the temple, looked like.
It wasn't the flat of the boot, it was the toe. There was some mustard on that one.
When I first started in the wrestling business, the kick with the toe was illegal, by the way.
Another slap by Dustin Rhodes in the corner.
He's just as accurate a striker as ever been.
Jim, you mentioned earlier about a hiatus, and you did Excalibur as well, by Dustin Rhodes. Well, how about Cody Rhodes? He has not wrestled since January, 1st January. He had knee surgery on his meniscus. Cody
Cody just took off the turnbuckle.
snuck off that middle turnbuckle pad.
There you see the evidence, and
Making Dustin Rhodes think twice about it. If he kicks Cody, he's kicking solid steel. Well, that's going up on eBay.
Dustin just threw the turnbuckle pad into the crowd.
exposed turnbuckle. Flesh and steel. You see what he hit.
Dustin Rhodes face first into a
Dustin has got his brains
exposed turnbuckle.
full head of steam. It's an unprotected turnbuckle.
And now Cody
I mean, there's still a pad in there on the turnbuckle.
back.
Right there.
And Brandy Rhodes getting involved again.
Cody standing tall in the center of the ring. Brandy looking on.
Brandy making an impact earlier with Awesome Kong at her side.
Brandy Rhodes is speared Dustin Rhodes on the outside of the ring.
What kind of family is this, for God's sakes?
That's your sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law spearing brothers-in-law. Earl Hebner.
And now Hebner is about to kick out Brandy Rhodes.
Pull the cord, Earl.
You're out of here! Yes. Thank you for kicking out Brandy.
And young Master Cody looks a little disheveled right now. Perhaps his ace in the hole is being stricken from the deck.
And Brandy's just arguing with the referee, with Earl Hebner. And here comes DDP to take away Brandy Rhodes backstage. Dustin is bleeding buckets right now. Dustin, he's bleeding a lot right now. Now Cody Rhodes just wiped some blood on his chest. That is nasty. Come on, you know you can get infected from that. Come on, Cody. That's not very sanitary right there, man. Big drop kick by Cody. Dustin Rhodes kicks out.
Dustin can't see. Dustin's losing a lot of blood. He's somewhat blinded, it would appear. He's weakening by the moment, and again, he's 50. And he hasn't wrestled in a long time. Do you see how Cody aligning those knuckles up? He's actually using the knuckle arrow. It's not a straight right hand. He's using the point of the knuckle to target that wound on Dustin Rhodes' head. He is blinded. He is effectively blinded. So again, I say, this is where the official's got to take a look and use his discretion to protect the athlete. God, it's even hard to tell where the cut is because of all the face paint. I'm surprised that Earl hasn't got right down the face of Dustin and assessed the damage. If Hebner doesn't want to stop the match, I mean, maybe just get a towel, something, to give Dustin Rhodes a fighting chance. Is Dustin just begging off there?
If it was WWE, yeah, they would definitely. The referee put on some gloves, and they would try to wipe up the blood. Look at all that blood on the mat. Wow, that's quite big. Dustin's just bleeding a lot. The mat's gonna be dirty. Oh, curve stomp by Cody. Oh my lord, that cut is just... He's just bleeding out of that. He got busted open the hard way. Power slam by Dustin Rhodes. And Cody kicks out of two. Two. Kicks out two. Both these guys know each other so well. I mean, of course they know each other so well because they're brothers. Oh, Cody locking in a figure four.
Everybody in the building can see it. Dustin Rhodes is in the center of the ring, but can he see it? Does he know
Man, that mat is so... That canvas is so bloody.
He's trying to end a generation. In Cody's twisted mind, beating his brother ends the attitude era.
You break a man's leg at this stage of their lives. Oh! Got close. In this business, broken legs at 50, you're not coming.
Well, it goes along with what Cody was saying. A racehorse breaks its leg on the track. What do? You put it down. You put it out of its misery.
Dustin's trying to turn both men to their stomach, or he would gain the advantage in somewhat of a modified Indian death block. Reverses the pressure, but big statement. Dustin's got
Figure 4 is Dustin on top. Oh, Dustin just turned it over. Reverse the figure 4. Damn, he's just so bloody. He got the crimson mask. My lord. That's gross. All that blood.
And not only does that blood in your eyes blind you, it's an irritant as well. So it gives you one extra thing to think about. You're constantly trying to wipe your eyes while you should be thinking about your opponent.
Wait a minute. Now the weightlifting belt is all, as you can see. Is this wrestling?
Oh, Hebner taking the belt away.
Atomic drop.
Oh, Cody just took the weight belt off of... I mean, Dustin took the weight belt off of Cody. Oh, no.
The cheeks of wrath.
Dustin just pantsed Cody. His ass cheeks are hanging out. Code red by Dustin Rhodes. Kick out from Cody at 2. That was quite a spot where Cody got slapped by the weight belt on his ass. What did JR say? The woodshed's open. I tell you, JR comes up with the craziest stuff. That's what he calls an ass. The woodshed is open. Like, what? But no, Dustin Rhodes, he is just bleeding buckets right now. Good lord. This is a very long show. I'll tell you that right now. Uh-oh. Superplex from Dustin Rhodes. Oh, Hebner about got taken out from that superplex. Cody kicks out at 2. They're gonna need to flip that mat. They're gonna need to clean up that mat after this match.
And if you notice, Cody is never more than an arm's length away from Dustin. Dustin cannot see his opponent, but if he's within arm's reach, he knows he can hit him.
The fight continues. The crowd cheers. This family battle. Knees to the face. And a low blow.
Low blow by Cody. Disaster kick. Crossroads. It's over. Oh no. Dustin kicked out.
And the bleeding doesn't stop, Jim. The bleeding doesn't stop. Dustin is just continuing to lose a lot of blood. I mean, like you said about Hebner, he needs to be checking on Dustin. See if he can continue. The heart may be willing, the body may not be able. The bleeding only stops when there's no more left to lose. And we could see it push to this point. Unless one of these two men puts an end to this match.
This is like a
You're gonna fight forever chant.
back to the old school.
Fight forever.
Certainly not for the weak at heart, but headbutt.
That chant's overdone now.
The headbutt.
Oh, here we go.
Puffy, cut up face.
Cody. I mean, not Cody. Dustin go for a crossroads.
Crossroads again. The second one. When will this odyssey end?
I'm gonna stop that for a little while.
How will it end? What will be left of these two men on this immortal night of fighting? Look at, well, see, this is what kills me. This is a grab for my heart.
If you guys have never watched this match, I definitely recommend checking this out. Because this is a crazy match.
And they're going to continue this fight. Maybe they're more motivated now than the sense of urgency. They see the
Two brothers going at it.
Cody's fist can be broken. He's used them enough.
This is very
Big right hand.
personal.
To the right.
Drop down uppercut. Cody creates some distance. Moves to the
Uh-oh.
midsection.
Pump kick. Back Cody Rhodes.
Holding up. Oldest brother. I thought that Dustin was going to be able to roll off up to the shoulders if he hadn't been able to. This one could be over. He finally gets there. Referee's counting. And 2.5. 2.5.
And I think the blood of Dustin created such a slippery surface that it caused Cody to lose his grip and allowed Dustin to counter instinct every time for Dustin Rhodes.
This is one of the most emotionally charged matches that I've ever been a part of.
Fight forever.
It's gotta be, because I've known these kids, these two men now, since they were children. And to see this and come to this is damn sure heartbreaking. Oh no! Look out.
Cody just planted Dustin on the back of his neck, center of the ring. He's not covering.
They're walking on the edge of the mountain right now, folks.
Earl Hebner with the count.
Dealing with those necks.
Cody's boots are so bloody.
There's evil intentions there. And doesn't have to be now. You can just have a wrestling match. Beat somebody with a hold. With a wrestling hold.
Cody just broke the count. He doesn't want to win with Dustin unable to
No,
answer.
what's he going for now? Another crossroads
Again.
by Cody.
Hook of the leg.
It's over.
Like Grapevine, it is over. By God, it is over.
Man, that was a bloody match.
See that scene in decades.
The winner of this match, the American
Very brutal.
Nightmare.
Cody's hair is all bloody. I'm surprised I never watched this match.
Call it a wrestling match, or would you call it a fight?
Well, it was a hell of a fight, no doubt, X, no doubt.
He's covered in his brother's blood.
Do it all to get them off the feet.
Luxuriating in his victory. I mean, he said he
Crowd is here, about to blow. For me to stop the show. You know, I can't wait to see Cody. I'm not going to Monday Night Raw here. Not this Monday, but next Monday. That's going to be fun. My father said when I was younger.
Here's how it started tonight.
And they're showing a replay of the throne getting broken.
And then it started with a bang and never let up. We saw things in this match for both men and women that we had never expected to see. And finally the referee had enough of Brandy. She was gone. That helped lower the level of the playing field.
This is a good match.
Dustin definitely watching some tapes, bringing out some new techniques.
A lot of crossroads, a lot of near falls, great physicality, and with every one of those kickouts, you had a demonstration of art.
The tenacity, the never say die attitude of Dustin Rhodes on full display. But Cody, able to prevail
There's Tony Schiavone. I see Tony Schiavone sitting far in the crowd.
Hold on. You don't get to retire here. You don't get that. Because I gotta ask you a favor. In front of God and the whole world. Before AEW was a thing, before we filled this place up, it was me, it was Kenny, it was Matt, it was Nick, it was Tony. And I put my name on a piece of paper for our show next month in Jacksonville for Fight for the Fallen. You know what the match that I put my name down on? It was myself and a partner of my choosing. Against what I think is the best tag team in the world, the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks.
But Dustin, I don't need a partner.
I need a brother.
I don't need a friend. I need my older brother.
His voice is cracked. Yeah, like I said, I've never seen this before, but that's what I thought they were going with that. That's correct. Oh, now they're gonna hug. Yeah, that was beautiful. Both bros hugging after they were in a brutal match. Man, that canvas is so bloody. My lord. Oh, they're training Dusty. Cody's hair is all bloody. Oh my lord. Like, if you guys ever seen this match here, I definitely recommend checking it out. Good match here. One of the best matches in AEW. That's solid. What else we got? So we got the tag team match between the Young Bucks and Lucha Bros still. And then we got the main event for the AEW World Championship. Was this the show where John Moxley made his debut in AEW?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not crying. I have allergies.
I guess that's a happy ending.
I gotta thank the dream smile.
It just took a while to get there.
I can't wait to see those two lads, in the tag team situation. Well, we talked earlier in the show. You guys talked about it on the pregame about the talk of the AEW Championship, the title, the biggest title in the company, and there's a lot of speculation on that. Actually,
Yeah, we saw the Casino Battle Royal. Casino Battle Royale. 22 competitors this time, and the man that came out on top was Hangman Adam Page. But in case you missed the pre-show,
Now they're showing the pre-show with the Battle Royal for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Was this the Diamond Ring? I can't remember. No. This is for.
veterans, rookies, incredible feats of athleticism by mighty big men.
Oh, what is this for?
Tommy Dreamer lighting up the competition.
Big Big, he bought him a can, he bought a lid, and he got after it.
And when Hangman hit the ring, the business picked up.
Oh, man.
Taking down Jungle Boy, Ace Romero, Marco Stunt, and then the dead eye on Janela, planting him on the crown of his head. Romero pouncing Marco Stunt out of the ring. And then Jungle Boy.
A lot of momentum switches, Alex, in this matchup.
Yeah, you're right about that. Dustin
Casino Battle Royal, that's what it is, not the Diamond Ring Battle Royal.
Tossed unceremoniously through that table by Luchasaurus. Unceremoniously put it generously. How about Jimmy Havoc making his presence felt, eliminating the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer.
Might have passed that crowd over.
Yeah, actually Jimmy Havoc took it. Innovating some violence of his own, and here we see the big
It is so weird to see Adam Page wearing trunks. Wow. I mean, not trunks. Yeah, trunks. That's so weird.
Business did pick up when he came in the match.
But yeah, the ending of that match came down to Luchasaurus and Hangman, and Hangman won.
he thought he won, but MJF was on the floor.
Oh, then MJF came out. He was hiding on the floor. Classic MJF. Buckshot lariat from Hangman.
That was a hell of a clothesline. And then the business then was over. Hangman Adam
Also, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think Hangman is going to retain the title, or do you think CM Punk is going to take the title? In my personal opinion, I think that Punk is going to take the title from Hangman next Sunday. Yeah, I'm calling it. It's going to happen. And I think they should turn Punk heel then. Have you heel Punk? Yeah, I think they should do that.
He does it all. They're also fans of boot. And now for the belt presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to present the AEW World Championship belt.
Jack Whitehall.
Best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, Bret Hart!
Bret Hart. Bret Hart's presenting the AEW Tag Team titles.
Anyone better? A true living legend of professional wrestling. Bret Hart making his way to the ring carrying the AEW World Championship title.
It's always great to see Brett in any environment, but especially in a sold-out arena, and he gets a standing ovation.
And I mean, what an incredible selection to unveil what the All Elite Wrestling World Championship is going to look like. I just hope Jack Whitehall can hold on to it. He struggled trying to open it the other day. It's a heavy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's see how long we got left on the show. This is a long show, wow.
I just want everyone to know how grateful and thankful it is for me to be here tonight, to be back in Las Vegas. 26 years ago, I defended the world title here. And it's a great honor for me to be here tonight for another sold-out World Championship Wrestling match tonight. It's a real honor. I want to thank AEW for giving me a chance tonight to be the first presenter of this absolutely beautiful belt here. This is a beautiful belt that you're ever going to find anywhere.
Oh no, this is the World Championship.
Tonight. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce the winner of the Battle Royale. The guy that's going to face either Chris Jericho or Kenny Omega in the next pay-per-view next month or a few months from now.
Bret Hart. He botched that.
I want to introduce to him
He says next month or a few months from now.
Adam Page. Come on.
Well, we saw it on the buy-in. Hangman Adam Page prevailing, persevering over 21 other men.
Tell us real quickly, X, how his wife's living
Here comes MJF.
No, he's a smart one.
The scum of the earth. The salt of the
The guy
earth.
he just eliminated to win this thing. Why is he trying to steal
Better than you.
Well, I'll say this: if controversy really creates cash, this kid's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, if there was anybody backstage that was going to interrupt Bret Hart, cut my music. It's MJF.
Also, do you guys think that MJF is going to beat Warlord? Or is Warlord going to win at Double or Nothing? What's your thoughts about that match? Well, they still think he's an asshole. MJF hasn't changed one bit ever since the start of AEW.
You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock, you are looking at the youngest and fastest rising star in professional wrestling today, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And in that ring, wait, Brett, a fan's coming up! Ha ha! Cheap, just cheap. Oh my god! Oh, that killed me! Oh, give me a second!
Wait, Brett, fans coming up? That's funny.
Well, you people really want to boo me? Yeah? Let me tell you why you Nimrods boo me. It's because you're jealous. You are jealous of the fact that you are looking at the quintessential future of all elite wrestling.
He's a pillar, as he would say, of AEW.
You are jealous at the fact that you were looking at the future face of this company, because God knows a horse can't be the face of this company. Oh, you guys like that he's a horse, huh? Yeah? Okay, let's talk about horsies for a second, huh, folks? You know, Hangman, I'm no horse professor, but no matter how strong a racehorse is, no matter how fast a racehorse is, do you know what happens when they have a bum leg?
What's that?
They become about as useful as every single one of these fat white trash hicks. So you take them around back and you blow their stupid little brains out.
Classic MJF. Classic MJF.
So how about you do the right thing? How about you save yourself the agony of me coming in there and beating you to a pulp? Because we all know you got a fluke victory tonight. And how about you relinquish your title shot and give it to a real man? A man who's going to be, look at me, old man! The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will. Actually, scratch that! That catchphrase sucks!
MJF.
How about you relinquish your title shot to Maxwell Jacob Friedman, because I'm better than you?
And you know it.
Easy there, Seabiscuit, easy! How about I get you a little sugar cube, huh, pal? Yeah?
Comes Jungle Boy.
Alright, okay. I'll see you idiots later. I don't need this. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Jungle Boy. For those who are unfamiliar with him, the son of Luke Perry, the late Luke Perry. Jungle Boy making a splash here in all elite wrestling and confronting MJF. Look, Jungle Boy, as much as I want to wrestle a prepubescent teenager, I'm a little busy right now. It's been a great chat.
Here comes Jimmy Havoc.
Someone has found themselves between a rock and a hard place right now, and that is one MJF.
I don't even know what Jimmy Havoc is doing these days. Is he still wrestling?
He looks like a walking hardcore death match.
He is. That's Jimmy Havoc.
Oh my godless! It is Jimmy Havoc putting MJF on his back foot along with Jungle Boy. Whoa!
Oh, MJF is gonna beat up by Jungle Boy, Jimmy Havoc, and Hangman and Page.
Mr. Friedman is being disposed of very emphatically by Hangman Page.
Jimmy Havoc's not done with him, is he?
Yeah, Havoc comfortable on the outside.
And neither's Jungle Boy.
And he is going to make MJF very uncomfortable. He chokes him with that Burberry scarf.
He's getting choked. MJF is getting choked by his own scarf.
There's the champion.
And now Bret Hart brought out the AEW World Title.
Get a shot of it. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful. Now that is a strap.
Thing's worth more than me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, kid. You're all right. Adam Page,
Excalibur said, "That talent's worth more than me." That's funny.
a building block in this company.
See the look in his eyes when he's staring up at that title?
Sir.
Hangman Adam Page, you're right, JR. A foundational piece of all elite wrestling. And he will face the winner of the main event, Alpha versus Omega 2. Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega.
And a special thanks to Jack Whitehall, man. This is a big-time star in the UK. Great that he's a part of our AEW family.
I'm glad he's a wrestling fan. Thanks for coming, Jack. You're a good mate and a talented one, no doubt.
But before the main event, we have our one and only title match on the show tonight. The Lucha Brothers challenging for the AAA World Tag Team Championship titles against the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros.
I think I've noticed a trend lately. You know, the last several years, it feels like tag team wrestling has become like somewhat of a lost art. Our goal, our main objective, is to give you fans the best tag team division in the world.
So we got this match, and then we got the main event. I need to get the Young Bucks t-shirt. It says "We are for life."
That's in the back of my mind, but I know as good as we are, as long as we've been doing this longer than they have, in fact, that once the bell rings, I think it's all going to come back.
We just came into Mexico and took these championship titles. Nick and I, we were kind of complacent for a long time. We were like, you know what, we're the best tag team in the world. There's no one really that even compares. You dropped me on my head, and you woke me up. And now we went to Mexico to these from you.
So they went to Mexico to take the titles off of the Lucha Bros, and then they rematch here. Okay, that makes sense.
Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks.
Here we go.
Well, J-Dog, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. The Lucha Brothers, ages 34 and 28. The Young Bucks, ages 34 and 29. Alex, the height almost the same.
Here come the Lucha Bros. I gotta get a little comfortable before this here.
What can you tell us about the Lucha Brothers for fans that may not know?
They are one of the. They're not only an incredible tag team, they're also incredible singles performers. But as of late, they
And this show is long.
together. You're talking about guys who grew up. Their only dream was to be pro.
And there's only 2 more matches on the show.
Alone for a little bit, they ended up breaking 4.
But that segment before, with revealing the AEW World Championship, took so long.
For a long time, got through professional training, and have been off and running ever since.
Strengths and weaknesses.
The Lucha Brothers do not. Their weakness is they don't work as effectively as a tag team as the Young Bucks, and that is something to say because the Lucha Brothers are one of the most effective tag teams. Their strength is their individual power. As Alex said, they are primarily singles performers. Only very recently coming together as a tag team, but this year alone, 48 tag team matches together. And the young two. So,
Yeah, that's something we have to take into consideration, no doubt about that.
So, meow.
Is the chant means no fear. That is the motto of Pentagon.
Here come the Young Bucks. Super Kick Party!
They are rock stars, Excalibur.
The champions exude confidence. They think, they work, and act as one. It's hard to handle, but they haven't wrestled in several weeks. How big a factor will that be?
well, the Young Bucks, before the match starts, they're giving all the money they've made on merch back to the fans with the Young Bucks cannons. But yes, the last match was in mid-March. They have had more than a 2-month layoff where the Lucha Bros are, I would say, a 18-hour layoff. They wrestled last night in Tijuana.
Here come the Young Bucks. This is for the AAA tag team titles.
Matt and Nick Jackson, beloved around the world, and generally regarded as the best tag team in the world of pro wrestling. If they're not, they're in a small conversation as to who might be the other.
Well, it's up to Justin Roberts, who's going to get the instructions from Rick Knox, the official that drew the card for this matchup.
Go down to Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit is for the AAA Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers from Mexico City, Mexico. At a combined weight of 383 pounds, Pentagon Jr. Phoenix, the Lucha Brothers.
Penta has one under so many different names. It's crazy. Seattle, Miedo.
And their opponents, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 390 pounds, they are the current AAA Tag Team Champions, Nick and Matt Jackson.
The Young Bucks, baby. Let's go, Young Bucks. This is an awesome match. If you never checked this match out, like, yeah, you definitely be watching this match. This is a great match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix going up against Matt and Nick Jackson. And then after this match is the main event between Jericho and Omega. No, I'm saying it wrong. Kenny, by God, Omega. There we go. It took me this long to watch this show. This is giving me more hype for Double or Nothing next Sunday. Which I'll be, like I said, we will be doing a prediction video for that sometime this week. And then I got a retro review tomorrow for you guys for Judgment Day 2003. And then I'm gonna try to review all of those, get all those reviewed. So 2003, and then after that one I'll do 2004, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna do a few of those throughout the week here. But like I said, if this is your first time checking out my channel, please subscribe. That really helped me out a lot. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. You know, and also go share the video if you like what you're seeing. You know, we kind of had some technical difficulties at the beginning of this video here, but you know, life's not perfect. You know, everything can't be perfect here. But yeah, I am watching the show from Bleacher Report. Pentagon with the side headlock on Matt Jackson.
Matt reverses, rolls through. That's the beautiful thing about Matt Jackson, the ability to roll through a situation. Folks are proud to tell you that our program tonight is trending.
And don't forget to check out the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. Hold on, I'll pull this back up here. Go check out the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. Whoops, I took that off. Go check out the podcast here. See where you can listen to us all at. And eventually I'm going to get the Juggernaut Show. I'm going to get that on Apple Podcast. And different platforms. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be happening soon. Excuse me.
Ray Phoenix, 28 years old. Crowd chanting Animo. But he's been in wrestling 12 years.
Yeah, go down in the comments or go down the live chat. Tell me what you guys are looking forward to. And tell me if you guys want to see some certain watch-alongs. Because I'm going to do more of these watch-alongs in the future here. A nice arm drag from... Double arm drag from Ray Phoenix. But yeah, if you want to see some certain watch-alongs or something, or certain retro reviews, so come down the live chat, you know, talk to me. Here comes Nick Jackson in the ring now.
Now Nick Jackson, the younger brother, tags in against the younger brother of the Lucha Brothers, Phoenix. Into the midsection, knocks him back.
Fast-paced action, a lot of high-flying stuff from both teams here.
Take out the ankles of Nick. Nick vaults over the top, went for that running kick. Nick goes over the top, Penta. Excuse me, Phoenix.
Oh.
Kick, dodged by Phoenix.
Double drop kicks from Matt Jackson. I mean, not Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson and Ray Phoenix.
You gotta like that exchange, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of one-upsmanship
Oh, they're both going for shoulder blocks here with Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson.
Ray Phoenix thinking.
Oh, nice slap by Ray Phoenix.
Right?
A slap from Nick Jackson.
Big palm strikes. The overhand baseball style chop lighting up the chest.
You couldn't pay me to do a strike. Get striked.
Drop kick. Excellent. Excelente.
Phoenix positioning Matt right where he wants him, so his brother, Pentagon Jr. could come in with that Gunman Geary, rolling through that high running forearm. Oh,
A brain breaker. That double strike. Straight kicks. Right to the head.
Phoenix puts on the brakes. Hook kick.
So many super kicks from both teams here. Sling blade from Pentagon.
Center of the ring. This could be over before it gets started. Cazadora into. Oh, the splash.
That was nice.
Cover down. Here's the cover.
Only a 2 count from Rick Knox.
Jimmy, use like football vernacular. This is like when the home team, in a way, falls behind like 28-0 in the first quarter. By the way, the Young Bucks, should they survive this match, will be at Fyter Fest June 29th in Daytona Beach, Florida. Los Lucha Brothers, the same thing. Tickets going on sale Wednesday at noon. Again, Wednesday at noon. Fyter Fest June 29th, Daytona Beach, Florida. Already announced. Taking on Darby Allin and CEO Gaming President Alex Jabali. They're going to be taking on
Hurricane Rana into an arm drag by Nick Jackson
Nick capturing the arm.
onto both Lucha Brothers. That was nice.
Phoenix down with the tiaras.
Yeah, Nick, 29 years of age. Under normal circumstances, he's got a lot of room to grow at 29. It's really amazing how good he will be when he gets more experience.
Clothesline from Matt Jackson onto both Lucha Bros.
And Matt was dealing with the back injury for much of 2018, forcing Nick Jackson to do a lot of the heavy lifting for the Young Bucks. This layoff
Okay.
was partially to give Matt's back time to heal. We'll see if that was a
What's Ray going for here?
Little hurry there. Power slam.
A spear from Matt Jackson. That was nice. Also, don't forget to check out the T.A.G. podcast. Go check them out. They do some great stuff over there. They know they're wrestling over there. Go check them out. They do some great stuff over there. Also, I'm bringing back that prediction. I'm bringing back that prediction championship at this pay-per-view.
I may have called more Young Bucks matches than just about anybody, and I've not seen half of the stuff they're breaking out here tonight.
And apparently a new finisher is in the works here, Excalibur, that they've been working on, but we have not seen yet. Can't wait to see if they're able to unveil that here tonight.
Alex Morvez. Does he still work for AEW? I think he might.
Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr. insulting Mama Buck. Matt not taking too kindly to that.
Nor should he.
Good tag team wrestling.
Doing a great job cutting the ring in half as Nick, maybe taking a little too much time. Oh, 15%. We haven't seen it live.
You called it. He who hesitates is lost. But look at that succession of kicks, counters.
The beautiful step over break of the wrist capture into the soul butt, taking Pentagon Jr. off of his feet.
Nick checking on his brother. Asking if he's okay. There's a tag.
Ray Phoenix still down off the apron. It's been a non-factor in the last few minutes of this match.
Little double team.
What are they going for here? Pop up, Hurricane Rana.
Taking down Pentagon. And a classic Young Buck.
Right to the face. Good accuracy, good aim. As the Young Bucks now seem to be finding their range, their groove, if you will.
You can't come to Vegas and not play the hits. The Young Bucks breaking out the old offense, adding it to the new offense, keeping the Lucha Brothers guessing. And that has got to be their strategy.
Straight right hand.
This is a good match.
Fancy about that. Just a
Definitely the best match of the night so far on the show was the match between Cody and Dustin Rhodes.
The
That was very much a brutal. That was a very brutal match between both guys.
Mistake, quite frankly, timing-wise.
Penta. Oh, monkey flip.
Just when you thought the Bucks were getting it together, they fall apart again. They're their own worst enemy in this match so far.
And now Ray Phoenix. Phoenix up on the turnbuckle.
So many tag team matches in AEW. It's crazy. Like, you can make a separate company. Like, you can make a separate roster for all the tag teams. And just make a tag team show. You can definitely do that. With how many tag teams they have in AEW. Ray Phoenix, he is so innovative. Like, the way he does, the way he hits his moves. Oh, what a cutter by Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix is one of my favorite AEW wrestlers. Like, some of the moves he does is like is so surprising, and he's just very fluid in the ring.
In which the Young Bucks won. They came to the ring after Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix defeated Los Mercenarios for the AAA Tag Team titles. They had already wrestled once. The Young Bucks surprised them. They were winded. They were battered. And the Young Bucks took advantage. Now they're on equal footing. And it seems like
The way he comes up off the ropes with like the springboards and all that, like, it's just mind blowing.
Older brother, Pentagon Jr. at 34.
And sometimes I don't even know what to call these moves. I just call them like flippity dippity moves.
Ray Phoenix.
Because I have no idea what to call some moves sometimes.
targeting the outside of the thigh, the IT band, preventing Matt from basing on that leg, from getting a wide vertical base.
And we saw Pentagon at All In last September push Kenny Omega to the limit. He has won world championships as a singles performer in multiple companies. I mean, he is a big-time player in the pro wrestling world.
Those quadriceps can be very problematic for any athlete, including a pro wrestler. Biggest muscle in the body, the quadricep for Morris.
Oh, no.
Man.
The flipping stunner.
That was nice.
Tried to bail out of the
Matt Jackson did this nice
got brought down on the
springboard flipping stunner out the top rope onto Penta. That was a nice move.
One team is gaining a discernible advantage. It changes. Tag made.
Phoenix comes in, knocking. Oh, Nip! The flying soul butt to the face.
Northern Lights by Matt Jackson.
Over locomotion, maybe. Yes.
And another Northern Lights. And then one more.
This train is
Hits the... oh, he's going for a fourth? No, he's not going for a fourth. And then now Matt Jackson puts a sharpshooter on. Oh! And then Northern Lights onto Pentagon.
It has been a great night for both the
I always like when Matt Jackson does the Northern Lights. That's a very nice move.
Jackson in the same sequence, invoking Bret Hart and Hiroshi Hase.
I remember it was in the... What match was it? The Stampede match. The Stadium Stampede at the first one. Where Matt Jackson did a 100-yard Northern Light suplex. That was nice. Facebuster Moonsault combination. That was nice. By Matt. Not. I keep getting confused. By Nick Jackson.
Staring into the camera with those baby blue eyes.
There's no performer, I think, more so in AEW that you have to keep your head on a swivel when facing him than Nick Jackson, because he is the proverbial poetry in motion.
Let's take another look at Nick Jackson.
Also, we're going to be getting the Young Bucks versus the Hardy Boys at Double or Nothing next Sunday. That's going to be a really good match. I'm looking forward to that. Bulldog Larry combination by
Yes, indeed.
Nick Jackson.
Motivating himself to take it to another level and try to finish his business here.
And Alex, you mentioned how the Lucha Brothers primarily started their career as singles performers. Imagine if the Young Bucks were singles performers. Sky would be the limit.
Young Bucks, teamwork, tandem.
Sunset flip
Flip, step,
into a sharpshooter from both the Young Bucks
Stereo
onto
submission. I mean, that's really the final straw.
Hard, fast pace. Hard style. I like this. Why can't tag team wrestling be great? Is there any excuse or any reason? Not with teams like this. It has to be great. There's no other options.
That's what we're about here in AEW, right? Now Nick making the climb to the top. 450 splash!
Both legs are hooked.
That was nice.
Kick to the head.
Penta breaking it up at the last moment, coming behind the back of Matt Jackson. I think he lost track of Pentagon Jr. on the floor. Matt only has himself to blame for that one. And you can see the frustration on his face because of it.
He knows. Tag made. It's almost like a restart again.
Right.
You know, these high-level matches, they've only got so many restarts left in them before somebody finally puts the other team away. You're too good to keep holding on.
Buckle bomb
Enziguri combination.
Wow. Great teamwork.
from the Young Bucks.
Amazing timing, too. Those kicks are synchronized. These guys, as I said earlier, they think it's one. They're the Young Bucks.
Ray Phoenix set up on the top. Matt Jackson crawling up. As Nick putting himself in powerbomb position. Is this the new move? I think this it's not. This is actually harkening back to the feud with the Motor City Machine Guns to now.
Oh, my God, how close. Well, that's
Power bomb slice bread combination by the Young Bucks. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Ray Phoenix. There's no doubt.
Maybe I have. I just don't remember. I mean, there's so many moves that I've seen before in wrestling.
The match continues.
But I don't think I've seen that
It's
though.
one fall. The Bucks tag team title.
My lord, that was crazy.
Titles on the line here in Las Vegas.
The Young Bucks shouting out two of their greatest rivals, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, with that move. They've fallen victim to it numerous times. And
That's
now
crazy.
adding it to their arsenal.
Bucks coming off the ball there momentarily, and with a huge sense of urgency, T.A.G. Jr. is trying to close the deal.
Super kick!
Ran right into a super kick.
Super kicks all around!
Everybody's down. Oh, but no, now Ray Phoenix and Matt Jackson are up. They both closed line shot. Now everybody's down again.
It is compelling, and it deserves a standing ovation. This is great.
Crazy
tag
spots
team
galore.
wrestling.
A lot of no cells.
I'm damn sure enjoying this tag team match.
Rick Knox administering the 10 count. As Matt Jackson and Pentagon, the two older brothers, back up to their feet on the ring apron. At least Matt is. Now Pentagon being brought up to his feet the hard way. Fights out. Oh, kick again to that outside thigh. Right hand between the thighs.
That just becomes a Charlie horse cramping, knotting up situation. And then we'll
I'll see what happens here.
Double pump kick. Both men going down.
That's everything that Matt Jackson's trying to do. His left leg is going to be problematic.
And especially when it comes to all the double team maneuvers that the Young Bucks like to do. Ray Phoenix sent to the outside, but hangs on.
And a nice U-turn there. Kick to the head.
Coming Geary. Oh, Pentagon! Good God Almighty! Good Lord!
That Canadian Destroyer.
Destroyers!
That move is so overdone now. That Canadian Destroyer on the ring apron. I've seen that before, but dang, like I never like. I still mark out for the Canadian Destroyer. Double Canadian Destroyers. This is definitely a match. If you've never seen this match before, definitely check this match out.
Thrown everything but the kitchen sink at them.
Right around the ring post goes a human body.
Like I like that Canadian story that Penta did on the ring apron. That was nice.
They're loving tag team action.
Oh my lord. Oh, what are they going for?
Pentagon. Ordering his brother up.
What's Ray Phoenix go for? Crossbody onto both the Young Bucks.
Second floor elevation.
Phoenix taking to the skies, crashing down only to rise once again. his shoulders.
Oh, what are they going for here?
Oh my God. No! Patrick Driver! And now Ray Phoenix, Escalera! Santana, Tommy Cole! No!
How they kick out of that? He just got power drived, and then they took the senton, Escalera senton. I don't know how Nick Jackson kicked out of that, but he did, which was crazy. This Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros, they never cease. Like, they cease to amaze me every time. It's crazy. What's Pentagon go for here? It's like there's not very much storyline to these matches right now because, you know, this is like the first ever, well, this is the second ever AEW pay-per-view. But during this time, they weren't doing they didn't have Dynamite at this point. It wouldn't be till October they started doing Dynamite. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex by Matt Jackson. Super kicks! On to Ray Phoenix.
Matt squaring Ray Phoenix up in the corner, charging in. Oh, the big boot! Boot right to the chin. Elevated Ray Phoenix right off his feet. Matt Jackson with a hell of a kick. And a lot of sense of urgency here. Gotta execute.
What's Matt Jackson? Is he going for a superplex? Oh. Brain buster from the top rope by Matt Jackson. Oh my god, that was devastating. That was crazy. Shades of El Generico there. Wow.
Amazing maneuver, great offense. Dropping the man face first in the turnbuckle, but can the Bucks close the deal? Pentagon up on the shoulders.
Here we go. Rolling senton by Matt Jackson. 450 from Nick Jackson and the moonsault. Best moonsault ever. No, that's SCU who does the best moonsault ever. That was bang for your buck.
Well, think about this. If Ray Phoenix hadn't rolled to the floor, he would have been the target for the pinfall.
Like I said, spots galore in this match between the Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks. It's crazy.
How could there not be? Man holding his neck. That's not good. Yeah, no wonder after this match. Necks are one of the worst things in the world to injure. There's no doubt about that. Matt picking him up, shouts to Big Cat Package Pile Driver. Escalera.
My lord.
What's it going to take to win this match? I mean, you mentioned it, Excalibur. These guys are digging deep into a very vast repertoire of wrestling maneuvers. Incredible double teamwork. Pulling maneuvers out.
Tag team wrestling at its finest.
We saw them shout the Motor City machine guns. We saw them shout out El Generico and Kevin Steen. Two of their biggest rivals, and now the Meltzer driver. Avoid it. Oh no! Pentagon looking to break the arm of Matt. Hammer blows to the ribs. Submission time.
He snapped, Penta snapped the arm of Matt Jackson. Oh my god. No. Oh. I'm exhausted too, JR. I'm exhausted too.
How good is this, folks? Matt Jackson, you can see clutching that left arm. We don't know if it's dislocation or separation or what.
Hey, and give Ray Phoenix credit. He is taking care of Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson all the way up near the top of the stage.
He's about a mile away.
Yeah.
Seemingly. That leaves Matt Jackson by
Hey, we're chugging along through this show though. We're chugging along through it. This is a long show. Almost a 4-hour show. I should have started the show a lot earlier. Jeepers. There we go. Well, if I didn't have all those technical difficulties, the show would have been started a little earlier. But Bleacher Report didn't want to start for me right at the beginning. Meltzer driver by the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks have retained the AAA titles on this show. Super kick party. The Young Bucks. That was a crazy match. If you've never seen this match, definitely go check this match out. Like, if you have to go watch it somewhere else, like, if you have to go find it on YouTube, go find it on Dailymotion, go find it somewhere. Or go purchase this on Bleacher Report. It's only like $19 for the show on Bleacher Report. Like I said, I wish the pay-per-views were on Fight TV. But, you know, they have that international deal with Fight TV. I don't know why. They don't have it here in the US. But they did have a few pay-per-views over here in the US. It was, what was it? It was All Out. And it was, Full Gear on Fight TV. Which the stream worked really great. And they got rid of VPNs on Fight TV, which is terrible. That Canadian Destroyer on the apron, that was nice. But like I said, that Canadian Destroyer is so overused these days. So now the next match is the main event. There's only one more match. We're almost done with the show, guys. Wow. Yeah, so they're going to be at the MGM for Double or Nothing here next Sunday. A week from tonight. For the 2022 Double or Nothing. Which you're saying, oh, this could be potentially the biggest show in AEW history. That's what they say for every show, but hey, this card looks pretty stacked. Looks pretty stacked.
Mayweather Pacquiao has headlined the MGM before. You've had Tyson Holyfield headline at the MGM before, and now you add Omega and Jericho 2 to that list, and it's just as worthy as those two bands.
Two as good as you'll ever find. In this generation, Jericho has reinvented himself. Omega has taken his game to a whole new level. But in this situation, in my opinion, this is must win for Chris Jericho. And because of that, I got Jericho with his hand in the air. And let's take a look at what brought these two men very personally together.
Okay, here we go. The main event time.
Full-time member of the AEW roster.
15, 16 months, I have been burning, thinking, yearning for another chance. And I have to make it go away. The only way to do that is to beat Kenny Omega, Double or Nothing in Las Vegas. I'm not going to stay awake at night wondering how it is that he's preparing.
So I just went to Cedar Rapids WWE. Oh yeah, they were in Cedar Rapids tonight, weren't they? How was the show? Was it good?
Especially this match. You're challenging someone that people
With Roman Reigns?
You're challenging the next level.
Really? Yeah, how was the show tonight? I forgot they were in Cedar Rapids tonight. WWE. Which I'm going to Monday Night Raw next Monday on Memorial Day. So if you'll be there, hey, I'll be at that show. Which I'm looking forward to that show.
AEW's biggest star. We have to look good. And if I lose to Kenny Omega, who's basically nobody to the mainstream audience, it's going to look bad for the company. AEW needs me to win. AEW should want me to win. And I know I have to win. Chris Jericho.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Possibly one of the greatest of all
With
time.
Roman Reigns, what?
The greatest of all time. Sure, I'll say it. I'm putting my entire reputation.
But yeah, now we got the main event here with Jericho and Omega.
Nothing is going to stop me. And when I win, you are going to say thank you on behalf of AEW. If you make that first opening statement that you beat Kenny Omega, and then you want to thank you. You can't have that. That's terrible. On May 26th, everyone in the world is going to be talking about Chris Jericho and about how Kenny Omega thanked him in front of the world for all he's done for all of you. You're welcome. I got one chance to have a first impression. And at Double or Nothing, it's going to be the ultimate first impression of what Kenny Omega is all about. The guy that owes Chris Jericho no thank yous.
Here we go, the main event time. Man, this show has been very long. I should have started the show earlier in the night. Because, man, this is a long show. But I appreciate everybody that's been stopping by on the show tonight, though. The Lionheart, Chris Jericho. That's what. Is that Omega? No, that's Omega right there. The list. I see what they're doing with Jericho here. That's pretty cool. Having all the different versions of Jericho here. Now it brings the jacket out. Yeah, I never watched Double or Nothing from 2019. I never watched the show. Isn't this where Jon Moxley makes his debut? I'm pretty sure. The Demo God. Beautiful on the inside. And I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. This was before everybody was singing Judas. And I will drag you down and sell you out. Yeah, this is just weird not hearing fans sing this song.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall, with a 60-minute time.
Now that I betrayed everyone I've ever loved, pushed them all away. I know I'm a bad singer. To the Judas in my mind. I'm becoming Judas in my mind. There's actually one person up front in the front row. She's actually singing every word of this song. She started it. This lady here at Double or Nothing from 2019. Also, speaking of, with Jericho, the JAS, the Jericho Appreciation Society. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy to see the Anarchy match next Sunday. Here comes Kenny. By God, Omega. Here he comes. I always love the way Justin Roberts says North Carolina. I always love the way Justin Roberts always announced Omega. I'm ready for Omega to come back. Maybe eventually it'll be back in AEW. How's this?
115 pounds. He is Kenny
Damn it, no, they didn't do it. He didn't say North Carolina.
Big time atmosphere. Big time stage. Sold out crowd. The main event to close an amazing show. This is what wrestlers live for. This opportunity. And for these two Winnipegians, they got more to say. It's personal. We know it's personal. And Jericho owes Omega one.
Also, guys, be on the lookout for my Judgment Day 2003 review tomorrow. That's going to be uploaded sometime tomorrow. And then stay tuned for my AEW Double or Nothing predictions for 2022. Also, next Monday, I'm going to be doing a vlog for Monday Night Raw. So that's going to be fun.
Well, and I think that's why you see Chris Jericho trying a different tack. When you go back and look at that match, all of the strikes with the knees by Kenny Omega.
And go follow me on my social media platforms up here. Right here. Twitter and Instagram at the True GSP. And you can see the podcast scrolling down below for the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. The only podcast that is always an Instant Classic. Here we go. Main event time. There's a Cracker Barrel in the ring. Is this match sponsored by Cracker Barrel? They're having trouble getting the barrel out of the ring. That's funny.
JR, before this kicks off, can I share with you a theory? Yes. Kenny Omega talked about how cerebral, how psychological Chris Jericho is. I don't know if the Judas effect is real. It might be something that Chris Jericho just invented to get under Kenny Omega's skin, to give him one extra thing to think about.
Could be right, because Jericho is a master manipulator. He is a very cerebral wrestler, smart, well-read. He's an accomplished author. He's been a main eventer in every major company in the world. But he ain't done, folks. That's what he says. I'm not done, JR.
Honorable tie-up by both guys.
And it's been 16 months gnawing at him. He says he can't sleep at night because of this.
The one thing about Jericho, and he tries to do this with a lot of people, the mind games, the intimidation aspect, the early going. Omega's not going to be intimidated.
Excalibur, I think another element to this match, a little different from the first time they met. I believe that was under no DQ rules. That's right, it was no DQ. This, under the rules of professional wrestling, senior official Paul Turner keeping an eye on the action. Jericho with a wild knife-edge chop and missing, but Omega hammering him with those elbow strikes.
These men are in a striking mode. It shows you their motivation. Looking at them, you can bet that these guys would rather win by submission or knockout. Well, that's the most humiliating way.
V-trigger early.
V-trigger fell the turnbuckle. Big knife edge by Jericho.
telegraphing Jericho. Giving him the boot.
Hurricane. Oh, Kenny Omega's going for the Hurricane, but Jericho reversed into Walls of Chris Jericho.
And escaping out of the ring.
Walls of Jericho.
Low drop kick. Right through the ropes. Found its mark on Omega. Down he goes. The barricade stopped it.
Yeah, he would have been in the third row otherwise.
The other thing I know about Jericho, he hasn't gone into some sort of mode where he's not serious, where he feels so confident that he can let up. He hasn't let up, and that tells me a lot about his focus tonight.
Well, I think it's even goes a little. Hold on a second here.
Jericho does grab the ring bell.
Yeah, for only that easy, right?
Not so fast.
Huge strikes for both guys outside the ring.
Jericho.
Nothing like that sickening thud of flesh on
Omega.
flesh. Oh, look out here.
Omega dumping Jericho onto the timekeeper's table. Timekeeper's podium.
Jericho in a bad way on the outside.
This is the referee's discretion that we mentioned earlier. He's allowing this to continue despite the 10 count on the floor. Omega puts on the brakes. Look to the midsection. Omega.
Oh, Kenny Omega just got tossed into the crowd. I think Omega was going to go for a moonsault, but Jericho tossed him right over the barricade.
When Omega got up on it, and I think that half-second hesitation caused him and allowed Generico just to shove him into the crowd.
No, Jericho took the mic. I mean, not the mic. Took the camera.
Goes down. Oh, a little water. What is that? Water? Soda? What is that?
That's a great question.
Big drop kick. Missile
Springboard drop kick off the barricade
Jericho goes down again. And
from Kenny Omega.
As Excalibur mentioned, there are countouts, but it's a discretionary thing. And officials call it differently. And because the importance of this match, where the winner's going to fight for the championship, there's a little bit of leniency going on, and I think it's a good move.
What do you think of bigger villain in professional wrestling if Paul Turner counted out the main event of Double or Nothing, All Elite Wrestling's first ever show?
And Paul Turner has to know the first time these two guys met, a lot of that match was held outside the ring. That's, I think, another reason why he's giving so much discretion. But now we're back in the ring.
The Omega Man chopping away at Jericho's chest, turning a crimson red, as the late great Gordon Soley would say.
Turner to the ropes from first. Omega reverses. Now up on the shoulders.
Fireman carrying position.
He's hiking up those green overalls. Jericho.
Rolling senton by Kenny Omega into a moonsault. I always like when Omega does that. It's like so fluid the way he pulls that move off.
I believe that missile drop kick on the outside.
When do you guys think that Kenny Omega is gonna be back?
Maybe it hasn't rattled Alex.
In Excalibur, I think
What if he shows up? What if he returns at Double or Nothing,
Kenny Omega's step.
or maybe the show after Double or Nothing, maybe the Dynamite after Double or Nothing? Because I feel like Omega's been gone for so long.
Yeah, really drives home how dangerous those exposed turnbuckles are. And Omega,
Omega's complaining about his right eye.
and Jericho putting the heel of his boot.
You know, and I think the thing too with Jericho, it's not just his hatred of Kenny Omega, it's jealousy. Because in so many ways, Omega has become the face of All Elite Wrestling, and Jericho hates that. He hates it. That's one of the things that adds to this.
Chris Jericho believes everybody in All Elite Wrestling, everybody in this building, from the fans to the cameramen to the competitors, they all have Chris Jericho to thank.
They're just throwing chops back and forth with each other.
He wants a whole week of appreciation, is what he says, when he wins this.
Missile drop kick from the mail rope from Jericho.
But Chris Jericho harkening back to his Lionheart days.
I like the way. I've never seen that before. I like where it showed a whole bunch of different versions of Jericho. Like it showed in his early days as Lionheart, you know, when he was over in Japan and when he came to WWF. And then it showed the list, you know, that's his like recent character in WWE back in 2017, 2018, so somewhere around that. And then you had the jacket, you know, that's his 2012 gimmick. So there's been so many different versions of Jericho, but that's how good of a character he is. And he came under so many nicknames. Jericho has.
Omega looked up to him. He admits that. He is a Chris Jericho fan.
Huge clothesline by Jericho.
With a thunderous clothesline. And could this do it? We've seen stranger things. One thing about Jericho, he's not going to miss an opportunity to go for a pin. He's going to take his advantage. That's not real sportsmanlike. We apologize for that.
Chris Jericho getting distracted, actually. Taking his eyes off Omega.
I told you guys earlier, when he takes his eye off the ball and he fades out there in Neverland, he's giving Kenny Omega right now the chance.
That's not a very nice finger, Jericho. Should be flipping people off. That's not very nice. Oh, Omega's nose is bleeding quite a bit.
And maybe that's where that MMA training comes in handy. Chris Jericho perfecting his punches as part of that.
Yeah, pinpoint accuracy from Jericho. And now we have to see, is the breathing of Kenny Omega inhibited? His cardio, one of his greatest assets.
He's breathing out of his mouth pretty heavily right now, pretty prominently. As Jericho looking for furniture or an unfair advantage, he's found a chair, a table, obviously.
But I don't think Omega realizes it. He's got his back turned to Jericho. Oh, yeah. Posting up that table. Jericho knocked back by that table.
That's an interesting table that Jericho brought out.
Takes to the skies.
I thought Omega was going to fake Jericho out. Instead, he came with it. And luckily for Omega, he caught it.
Let's take another look at it again. I'm interested to see how that table came down on Chris Jericho's left arm. Over the top. And
Here's another look.
oh, you can see Jericho's arm, his left arm, elbow, driven into the entrance ramp. And that's the left arm that he uses for the Judas effect.
And Jim, I'm with you. I think that Chris Jericho didn't think that Kenny Omega was going to go. I think he got as faked out as you and I were watching that.
He had a stutter step to Omega, and because I can't imagine why Jericho would just stand there and hold the table unless he was going to deliver some offense with it, thinking that maybe Omega's not going to do what he did.
And we saw this in the Tokyo Dome. Kenny Omega.
Look out.
Diving. Oh, my God.
Diving foot stomp on the Jericho while the table. Yeah, I remember seeing that after Wrestle Kingdom match.
Well, in the Tokyo Dome, Omega came off the barricade, this time springboarding, swan diving off the top to the outside.
Omega is really amazing. An amazing, amazing competitor. Watch this. There was holding nothing back. Both feet stomping on the table right through Jericho's body.
That's quite an interesting table that Jericho brought out.
Remember, young 48-year-old is hurt, notwithstanding the fact that I gotta believe that Omega's got a broken nose and maybe some teeth, some dental issues. I don't know how that
I mean, if he has some dental issues, then Britt Baker can go fix them.
maybe the toughest table in the world.
Can go fix Omega.
Table says Kenny Omega.
The winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, will fight Hangman Page for the first ever
driving Jericho's face into the canvas. Look at the leg. Inside leg. No. Jericho bicycling those legs to kick out, but not emphatic at all.
Get all the information on this whole title picture as it develops, evolves, and changes at AEW.com.
Omega, look for that snap dragon suplex, but Jericho back out scouted, knows it's coming. Oh! Water wheel kick, the rolling leg lariat to the back of the head.
Really nice kick there by Omega. And the heel of his boot on the back of Jericho's head. Jericho down on the knee.
Jericho's just been getting dominated right now. V-trigger in the corner.
To the back of Jericho's head.
That's AllEliteWrestling.com, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get that right for you. It's a little hectic here. Look at Jericho's face.
It's a little hectic here. It's a lot hectic here.
All those shots to the face from Omega to Jericho. So Jericho has taken one hell of a beating. Now, from a man that's very proficient in dealing out.
Now, what is Omega going to do here?
The spirit of Chris Jericho, indefatigable, but the body, his age, may come into play.
He's got to hold on here. He's got to hold. He does. Jericho held on. That was a saving grace for him. And a big clubbing blow right to the spine. And now,
oh no,
Omega
Snapdragon Avalanche style.
hands are locked.
This could be the end of Chris Jericho as we know it.
Jericho able to break the hands, break the grip of Omega. They're still teetering amongst disaster.
Yeah, very precarious position for both competitors.
Again, trying to jockey position, find a way, find a spot, and deliver a suplex from the top.
With a handful of Jericho's hair, trying to bring his head upright, trying to bring his center of gravity towards.
Back suplex. Avalanche back suplex from Omega.
Spine-altering suplex off the top. Folded Jericho up like an accordion, and Jericho is...
He folded them up like an accordion. Oh my gosh, that was so devastating. Holy shit. I don't know.
Up in our announcing perch. I mean, that's how hard Chris Jericho just came crashing down to the mat.
And Omega just bullying Jericho over.
Oh, Jericho. That's instinct right there. Jericho here's a count. He's able to kick out before the third count. That's instinctive in a lot of ways.
Yeah, the lights are on. Nobody's home in Chris Jericho's head. He needs a moment to regain his bearings, to look up at the ceiling, to realize where he is. The sold-out MGM Garden Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he needs to remember what is on the line. A shot at Hangman Page, a shot at being crowned the first ever All-Elite Wrestling World Champion.
That's what's at stake here in this matchup.
He's gonna go for the
An amazing amount of
V-trigger.
for these two.
Nope. Juice effect by Jericho.
Back elbow.
Lion Salt, but it's reversed
Very well scattered.
from Omega, and then V-trigger.
Staggering. Jericho teetering on disaster.
Going for the
Angel's gotta be on the move.
Rolling Angel here.
Omega.
Up on the shoulders. He's got the hook in.
Yeah. Jericho comes out the back door. Waist lock.
Release.
German suplex from Jericho.
Omega. Jericho flying salt to the prone body of Omega, actually landing.
Lion Salt, but
They got the worst of that scenario.
kind of misses a Lion Salt. Kind of gets Omega's head there, and then an air Lion Salt.
This time to the body.
This time it connects.
And that was nailed.
Really good on Omega.
Perfect right there. Here we go.
Man, and it's interesting, when you see Omega right now, plenty, like you talked about the breathing, the cardio issues that are going on with him. He's thinking, I've given Jericho all that I can, and Chris is now starting to regain the momentum in this one.
You got to find something else. You got to dig deeper. That's all it is. That's what life's about. When you get those bad hands, you just got to dig deeper. And when you can't think you can go any farther, you can. It's up to you.
Codebreaker blocked. Lariat blocked by Omega. Another.
Oh, that right knee got in under the chin of Jericho like a huge uppercut.
Now he's hooking him up, looking for maybe Tiger Driver 98. No.
Tiger Driver 98.
Chekhov's table comes into play.
That backdrop suplex, or backdrop, was, man,
Kenny Omega just got backdropped to the outside of the ring through
manipulated his positioning towards the rope
table.
so he could dump him over the top through the
Kenny Omega's nose is pretty bloody here.
Many times, the human anatomy's got limits. Everybody's got a different gauge. I gotta think that both these men are tested there.
Well, I got to give Nikolai credit because I think Excalibur's exactly right. He knew where that table was stationed. I quite honestly had forgotten about it. You know, being outside the ring the way it was, and to flip him out the way that's it. The way he did.
Omega's hurting. There's something else wrong with Omega, I gotta believe, X. Because he's not reacting in a way that would indicate he's okay. He's just battered and bruised. Something may be wrong here.
It could be a cracked rib, or maybe even worse, a torn muscle underneath the rib. When you do that, combine that with the potentially broken nose, Omega's breathing will be just heavily inhibited.
About like 15 minutes left on this show.
As we're seeing Jericho,
Hey man, we're chugging through this.
but Omega returning in kind.
Great rights. It's broken down to that. All the fancy stuff may be seen for the last time. But these guys are just hell bent on beating the hell out of each other.
How about him getting that title shot?
And you see Jericho targeting the nose of Omega. Omega worrying at that nose. Again, another thing to think about. Just human instinct to bring your hand up to your nose.
Headbutt. Rake of the eyes by Jericho.
Ugh, I'm getting tired.
Springboard dropkick by Jericho, hanging Omega out to dry.
He hung him out to dry.
Caught Omega high. He caught him on the upper body in such a way that it propelled Omega to the back of his head. Let's take another look at it. Look how high Jericho catches Omega.
Oh man, he landed. Omega landed weird on his neck.
The ring of this wrestling canvas is Chris Jericho because that springboard dropkick caught Omega exactly in the face, exactly where Jericho was aiming.
Between that and the lion salts, I mean, it's like Chris Jericho's turning back the hands of time here and taking on a more high-flying style than we've seen in a while. When a lot of us thought this would be an MMA type bout.
And now Jericho's hell bent on
What's Jericho going for? Avalanche suplex?
off the top or somewhere in that vicinity.
He's thinking avalanche brainbuster. Oh, stepping up to the top. The tippy top.
Avalanche Falcon Arrow. Oh no.
And Omega, you can see still on the middle rope, hanging on for dear life.
Nobody ever kicks out a Falcon Arrow.
The fingers of Jericho.
And Jericho loses control.
Omega.
What's Omega? Omega's reversing it.
Straight right hand.
Just between
Down goes
Jericho.
Chris Jericho from the top rope.
Is Omega's right hand.
What's Omega going for on the top rope? Hi, he tried this maneuver and it doesn't settle good. It's not very well for Omega because Jericho turns it into a code breaker
Look at the Lambert.
and lays Kenny Omega out like a pancake. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Look at Kenny's face.
You can only imagine what
Jericho, I'm sorry, that was only a 2 count.
Jericho's
That
face.
was 2.
His eyes are
2.
from all those strikes in the face. Now Jericho's showing some frustration on his veteran face.
And Alex, you mentioned earlier on that Kenny Omega may have thrown his best shot at Jericho, but you know what? The one shot he hasn't thrown is the one-winged angel. Only been kicked out.
Nobody ever kicks out a one-winged angel.
And that was by a very golden individual.
Jericho slapping Omega. Can't beat him with the slaps. Don't know the meaning of it. Just trying to piss him off. Lose his composure and maybe stimulate Omega into making a mistake. One big mistake right there.
Snapdragon by Kenny Omega. He drops Jericho on his head.
That's the thing, Omega has such speed, such
He drops Jericho on his head.
float behind Jericho.
Jericho is out.
Jericho's being dumped over the top before he even realizes Omega's no longer in front of him.
Jericho is his equilibrium has been adversely affected.
Another Snapdragon. And Jericho is out again.
Omega again is just battling himself. The pain, the fatigue, something could be wrong. I hope it's not.
Well, that's the thing. When you break your nose in a fight, they tell you don't blow your nose. Don't put your fingers up there. Don't do anything because then your eyes will.
Now you make my nose itch, Excalibur.
Omega definitely have to keep that in mind.
Oh, that knee is
That knee strike, and then a... Oh,
Jericho finally
Walls of Jericho. Nope.
Giant Tamer, no! Very nearly takes out Paul Turner.
Great leg strength by Omega. Able to do that.
Toe kick to the stomach. Such a mud. Just planted him.
Could be it, folks.
That was weird what Excalibur was like, I just planted him. He just planted him with an underhook pile driver.
Yeah, Kenny, I think he had the wherewithal. If he had the wherewithal, he would have pulled him into a deep cover.
Or
Driver, but instead, Omega, just with the tank running
Powerbomb.
close to empty.
Alex, both these men have family here.
Yes.
They got friends here. They both needed a lot of tickets. So this is real. This is so high stakes, notwithstanding the title implications.
No, this is, and it's personal. I mean, look, it's got, their home country, their hometown. The king of Winnipeg. That's who's going to be crowned, whoever wins this match.
Maybe trigger. Oh no, but Jericho turns it into Walls of Jericho.
The submission is in effect. Omega in danger of giving it up here.
And Jericho sitting back. He's got a very low position, making Omega carry all his weight.
Jericho's hands are locked, exactly as they need to be. Jericho's face a crimson red from the strain of trying to submit Kenny Omega.
The exertion all over Jericho's face, and Omega seems to be fading. Paul Turner checking. Omega digging in those elbows, but no, Jericho pulls him back to center.
And look at the angle now. Look at the different angle.
There it is right there. Omega's, how can he hold on? He rolls to his back. That's smart by Kenny. And a kick to the temple. Another one to the shoulder. Another one to the face.
The way that Jericho was torquing back on that Walls of Jericho.
Just for a moment, he catches space. The root discus right hand.
He's changing those strides. Big trigger. Down goes Jericho. Down goes Jericho from the big trigger.
Down goes Jericho. He's down. He's out. He's out cold. He's not waking up. Good night, nurse.
Completely ragdolled after that V trigger. You're exactly right, Alex.
Can Omega put Jericho away?
Oh, Kenny Omega's attempting to do the one-winged angel, but no, Jericho reverses. That looked bad. Yeah, I agree with you, JR. That was a pretty ugly DDT. That was a botch.
Omega just covering
They botched.
instinct alone. He got dropped on his head. But the professional wrestler in his soul knew that he had to go for a cover. He could feel Jericho's dead weight up on his shoulders.
I know what you mean, buddy. Hard to believe what we're seeing. This amazing, this epic contest. It can go a long time. I'm not seeing a match this intense, this good in the pro wrestling world.
Insecure, man. Just colliding. Jericho, the tongue of his boot with Kenny Omega's medulla oblongata. And driving knee strike to the temple.
Jericho. Omega.
Jericho's gonna go for a line salt, but now we got better DT.
That DDT was spot on. That was money for Jericho. He went for it earlier, couldn't quite execute it well enough. This one did.
That was golden for Jericho.
Jericho capitalized and closed the deal.
Code breaker. Flips Omega over.
Dynamic code breaker. So what is left for Jericho? What can he do now that
Juice effect.
There it is. There it is.
the ace in the hole? The back elbow, the luggage hook, and Jericho has beat Kenny Omega. It will be Chris Jericho fighting Hangman T.A.G. for the first ever AEW title.
Oh, okay, so this wasn't the crown the AEW champion here. At All Out was, that's right. Duh. Which, of course, we already know what happens at All Out from 2019. Jericho becomes the first ever AEW World Champion.
Jericho able to pop his hips and to extend his shoulder back through. All the leverage, all the power. It was more than just the elbow that brought it to
And so you well. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light.
He knew that wasn't over. He had to execute a good pin to beat a great talent like Kenny Omega.
Well, if you think about it, Jericho never once fainted for the Judas effect. He kept that ace in the hole the entire match. He only broke it out
To the Judas in my
it
mind.
mattered the most.
What a marathon. A battle every mile of the way. A physical, unpredictable journey for two of the greats of the game.
Jericho has a microphone now. What's he gonna say?
Jericho said he was going to win. He did win. So I'm sure his next point of attention is going to be the AEW title. That should be everybody's goal that works here, to be the AEW champion. Case closed.
Isn't this where Moxley made his debut?
Jericho was in
I could have sworn.
wanting praise, wanting thanks. What are we going to get now?
Well, he won't let us forget how great he is. He won't let us forget that he will be the first ever AEW champion. He's in a very dark place right now in a lot of ways, which makes this very talented man even that much more dangerous. There is a keen and perhaps even cruel sense of urgency on the mind of Chris Jericho. Gentlemen, this is a hell of a wrestling match, I'm telling you.
It's a hell of a wrestling card. Oh my God.
You want to boo me after that, huh? You want to boo me, you ungrateful jerks, huh? You can say whatever you want. I don't give a rat's ass about your cheers or your boos or your wait, you lighten up, marks.
Line up marks.
Bottom line is this. I just got the crap kicked out of me, but I'm still smart enough to know that it's my time now. Because for months, shut up. Listen and be quiet. For months I've been saying one thing. Chris Jericho is AEW. This is not a company for the fans. This is a company for me. To prove to you the name value of Chris Jericho, let's see what happened. We got a company, we got a fancy logo, we got a giant television deal, we sold 12,000 tickets in 4 minutes. What's the reason for that? Me.
The demo god.
And I told you, when I beat Kenny Omega, which I did by the skin of my teeth, but I beat Kenny Omega, I was going to demand one thing from all of you, one thing from AEW. I'm going to demand a thank you.
Thank you, Jericho, for everything you have done for the wrestling business.
I said I demand a thank you.
Here comes Moxley. Cue Moxley. Yep. Here comes John Moxley from the... Man, that's a huge pop there. Yeah. I knew this one. I thought it was this show or All Out, but no, yeah, it was this show right here.
Be sure to say thanks.
John Moxley has deployed on this squared circle at the MGM Grand Garden Arena with a twinkle in his eye, and Jericho is pissed.
Paradigm shift. Chris Jericho. The roof has this blown off this place, and then the referee. The referee gets a paradigm shift.
Moxley carving a path of destruction here at All Elite Wrestling.
Excuse me.
exempt. He doesn't have a vaccine.
A vaccine.
Just went through a war. He did.
Terrible. Terrible, JR.
I don't think can't defend himself.
And this is before COVID. Uh-oh.
Omega said you're damn sure not gonna DDT me and defend me on the outside. Moxley and Omega on the outside, beating the hell out of each other. And here they come, right into the front row.
Now Moxley and Omega are fighting in the crowd.
It is physical, it is intense, and these fans are absolutely going crazy.
I'm pretty sure this is where Moxley gives him a paradigm shift on top of those poker chips. Yeah, they climb up there.
That's all this is a bar fight. Chair across the back by Omega. Throw him into the poker chip.
I remember kind of seeing this a little bit.
Again into the poker chip. Breaking the stage. Those things aren't cheap. Moxley climbing up high. Trying to escape. Nowhere to go. Moxley is out of control. He is so unpredictable.
Oh, Lord. Please don't die. Please don't die. Paradigm shift on top of the poker chips. Omega's out. He's out cold.
What a moment. How do you like AEW now? He's not done with him. Oh! May right in that broken nose of Omega. Oh my God. What the hell? Omega fighting out of it. Desperation. Oh! Good God!
Good God Almighty.
Get the EMTs out here! Moxley has destroyed Kenny Omega!
Kenny Omega, he's by God Almighty. Kenny Omega's dead.
What a night it was here at Double or Nothing for our whole crew. I'm Jim Ross saying, thanks for being with us, everybody, and so long till next time.
So, that was Double or Nothing from 2019. Hold on. Whoop. That was Double or Nothing from 2019. And I just want to appreciate, I appreciate everybody who came in to watch this live stream. It was a long live stream. This was a 3 hour and 48 and 13 seconds show. So this was a long show, but I'm happy I went back and watched this Double or Nothing. I'm gonna do another, not another watch long, but I'm gonna do a retro review for Double or Nothing 2020, and I'm gonna upload the Double or Nothing review from 2021 because it never got put on my channel, which is weird. But yeah, I just want to I appreciate everybody stopping by, coming to watch the video. It was long, if you stuck around here during the whole time, I appreciate you for doing that. Like, appreciate Jenny Emerson stopping by. She was at a Cedar Rapids WWE show tonight. And I appreciate Esteban for stopping by. He's going to Double or Nothing. So, yeah. He's going to Double or Nothing next Sunday. But yeah, I just wanted to do a watch long. I'm going to have more of these in the future here. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms like I've been saying throughout the whole video. Follow me on Twitter at TheTrueGSB. Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time ever checking out my channel. And also go subscribe to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. The only podcast that is always, and I mean always, an instant classic. And go over to Pro Wrestling Tees to go buy our merchandise. And then also go subscribe to the T.A.G. podcast, the Average Gamers podcast. We'll be doing a prediction video for Double or Nothing there, and I got some more retro views up here to do. And It's just I got a lot of things coming up, and it's gonna be a busy week for wrestling. But I will talk to you guys in my next video whenever I see you. So I'll talk to you guys later.